All right, we got some giggles out of the way. I might turn some of those into behind the scenes again. It's got a red M&M.
Know what to do.
Yeah.
See if you can taste colors.
See if
Like
we,
get a
oh
blindfolded.
oh that'd be cool. Have you ever done that with the clinkers back in the day when you used to bite them? You used to guess the
Oh,
color,
the clinkers.
and you
Yeah.
go to bite it, and you'd be like yellow, and you bite it, and you'd be like, ah, it's green, and then you'd be like, it's pink. You bite it,
Pink,
and it'd be
fucking
green or yellow,
green.
and you're like, but then you grab one, and you go, it's pink, and you'd be like, oh, and it was, and then you'd be like, yeah, and you'd match it for a bit. You're like, yeah, I'm on a winning streak, and then it would change color again.
Right?
Oh,
Those
it's so good.
are the thinking day. I still do that. So
Oh, what a concoction that is. Actually drinking it. It's
I just never remembered to get clinkers. It looks like milk.
it is somewhat milk. It is some nice coconut milk
Ooh.
with the Bilson's Lamington.
Did you get that recipe somewhere?
Al
Or
was
you just
like, Al
tried it?
was like, I wanna do this. I think she might have seen it on TikTok. She was like, I want to do this. I'm like, okay, then make one and I'll try it. Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't reckon that'll be on TikTok though.
Oh, people post all kinds of concoctions on TikTok.
Yeah, but Lamington and
Bilson's Lamington
coconut milk,
with coconut milk. Yeah.
that would be on TikTok, I reckon.
Yeah, someone would have put that up on TikTok being like, oh, I've done this thing. Stuff people put up. It's ridiculous. But
Yeah.
anyway, speaking of things being put up, what's up, bearders and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros Podcast.
Woo!
Welcome back to another fine week. Unfortunately for us, we are not at PAX, but we do know some people that are at PAX at the moment, and that would be the good old boys over at the Boganyack podcast. They're at PAX at the
Yes.
moment, and look, they posted on their Instagram a nice little setup that they had for the weekend, that they're going to do a podcast over the weekend, I imagine, and what other possible interviews that they were going to try and squeeze in with people, I guess. They did say a few things leading up to it, that they were going to try and do a few different things if they could, and just do different, record some stuff. So I said, might as well. Why not take advantage of it? You got people around, so people
There
come
would be
together.
some interesting people there.
So, people you haven't seen for a while. People
Yeah, it
that
was
come
just
up.
random people. Like,
So if you can convince anyone to come back to you to your hotel room, then good luck.
the cool part is that devs actually want to talk about their games. Like they want to with everyone there.
And that's 100% true, because like when I went,
And again, if
2019
you get an interview, they might let slip some important stuff that you might get an exclusive. Because that's happened multiple times previous years where
that's
things
it.
have slipped. It's like, well, that's out.
That's it. Depends on how they approach the situation, yeah. Which is pretty good.
Because just think, if they're having a good old chill time, it just comes out. Like it just
That's it. Just blurb some stuff, and it's like,
like Tom Holland. Like he just
can you
spills
sign
out
this,
the
please?
MCU stuff.
And yeah. And post that in about 3 weeks' time. Or cut it out.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, like I just say cut it. But I'm not meant to say that.
So yeah, but yeah, no. So it looks pretty interesting.
It looks blue or green, like on the.
Well, the
or
cup
that
is
the color of the glass.
The glass has got that blue-green tint to it.
Yeah, because it looks like when you get the blue milk.
Yeah, it does actually kind of look a bit like blue milk. Yeah, it's not bad. It has a. It's kind of weird because it still, to me, just tastes like the Bilson's Lamington. The coconut milk just becomes null and voided. Like it's not there. It doesn't exist.
Because it's not a strong flavor. I don't think.
It's kind of almost like a way where you could get a Bilson's if you were to try and water
Kind
it
of
down.
like almond milk.
Yeah. I was like, it's kind of the way if you wanted to water down your Bilson's Lamington without actually like watering it down, you'd chuck it in some. Because this one works because of the whole flavor of it, so it's not bad.
Or any kind of milk. Usually one you want, really.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not bad. I mean, again, it's still prominent of that flavor of the Lamington, which is like, it's nice, but it's sometimes like, ooh, you gotta really feel for it. So yeah, it's. I've been sipping on
It's
it.
like when you have a Lamington, you either want it or you don't.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. So you can only have a.
Like if I see a Lamington in the shop, I will literally debate, like, do I really want it? Do I not want it?
And that's it. You know, and then it depends if which ones you're gonna get. You're gonna get the skinny ones, the fat ones, the one with the jam in
The
it. Like,
jam and cream,
there's
like
so many. There's so many
cream,
varieties.
jam, like.
But yeah,
Yeah,
but
but it's an Aussie fucking staple, mate.
exactly. But I do want to state, we are now in the official spooky season. We talked about last episode, and I would like to thank everyone that checked out last week's episode. Muchly appreciate y'all checking out, sending the love. That's like in a while we haven't like in that time we haven't really had a good episode like that. With everyone watching it and enjoying the episode. So appreciate you all checking out and listening, and same as like the Spotify, it's been spiking up lately. So muchly appreciate the audience for hanging around and like really shooting up those episodes and having a listen. I really appreciate you. So, you know, me and Jim, we love yous. So a little shout out to you guys out there. So thanks for supporting us. I did
Yeah,
notice
boy.
looking at those stats too. We have lost that. Remember how we used to have that audience that was like over the age of 60? We have lost
no.
that. We have lost that. That's no longer there. So
I just hope we haven't lost them.
yeah. So I don't know what's going on there. And I was like, but
Because that could be a thing. That's probably why.
60 plus, who knows? So maybe they didn't like the podcast anymore. Maybe it was one of our, maybe it could have been one of our parents listening, you know, I don't know, or one of our family members, and they just got bored and haven't followed. I don't know.
I mean, why not 60 plus? So that's out of the question.
So who knows? I don't know who's using
Why
Spotify.
not 50 plus?
50 plus. But yeah, no, but I don't know. I was telling Jim whether I was making fun of it the other week when I was playing Call of Duty. That's where I was. I don't know whether the views could have come from that, but I was saying to Jim maybe that could have been the case when I was playing Call of Duty and I was just making shout outs for the podcast. And I was did it again a couple of days ago. I was playing with Eddie in Gunfight. And I was doing shout-outs again of these blokes because I was being like, you know, the typical, you know, try trash talk.
In Gunfight, don't they?
Oh, they get so salty. And I was like,
like when we played, the dude was going ham, and I didn't hear it, but like you were going off back at it.
Oh, it's funny. That's just to stir them up. But they were like trying to be like, oh, bros, oh, and they were trying to make like they were trying to trash talk, and it was so cringy. I was like, oh, bros. I was like, oh, stand for the podcast. They're like, whoa, and then I left because you know when you get like little small window of talking.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're like, bros, oh, was this trying to make something? And I was like, and I came back, and when I come with a little second between the matches, like, oh, it's for the podcast. And I didn't actually say what it was at first. So when we had the next come around, they're going, what's the podcast? What do you mean? I'm like, it's the Benny Bros podcast. And I just plugged it. Just like, check it out. You did the whole thing. And they're like, oh, and then it came back another round. It's like, oh, why would we watch that? And at the end of the match, they're actually like, oh, what do you talk about? And what do you do? Oh, you're like, oh, you know, we talk about movies and games and stuff. And they're like, oh, you talk about nerd shit. And then it ended, and I'm like, bruh, you're playing Call of Duty, and you're like, oh, so you talk about nerd shit? And I was like, do you know what you're doing right now?
You're literally playing nerd shit.
You're playing a video game. You're playing nerd shit. Like, it just cracked me up. I said, oh, they're
what
like,
is one of the biggest nerds? That's up there like D&D, like.
And they said to him, oh, they should talk about this. I'm like, I will talk about this because it's content. I said that to him, like, this is content. I will bring this up because it's fucking hilarious. And I was like, it was fucking crack up. Like, I will bring things up from experience because it is like we talk about shit that we go through or whatnot, which we will be bringing back in this episode. A Dale's Rambles. We haven't had one of those for a little while. A proper Dale's Rambles. So we're gonna bring one back. Which
been a few months. I think
it's been a while since we've had a proper rambles. So
probably 6 months or so.
We'll have that in a bit on this episode. What else? I got a whole
bunch
of things to go through.
Last time I ranted like a month ago or so.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, it's just been a crazy week. Well, not week and weekend. And there's a lot of stuff going on with work and just everything lately, and so we will get into that in a bit. But yeah, so Jim, you've been doing pretty good lately though. You've been doing your bloody platinums. You've been grinding out your platties.
Yeah, what's that like 4 in 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, you've been going pretty hard, eh? So that's not bad.
Nearly platinum crash 1 too, actually as well. So nearly 5.
Because I've been going through bloody.
But also,
after you started that.
If you haven't seen on social media or anything, Assassin's Creed Mirage has dropped. It came out Thursday.
Yeah, the 5th was it? Yeah.
Play it. It's a nice. It's a nice back to the old AC one with Black Flag.
Nice fresh of breath air.
Even Unity, I think, was like a bit
Mm.
like that as well. But it was more open, like it was bigger, but it was still the
Yep.
same. But no, you play as Basm
Basm.
or Basim. I don't know.
Basim.
Is it
Is it Basim? I think it
Basim?
was. Basim?
Yeah, Basim. I don't know.
Basim.
I have to play the game because I've been a long time to play Valhalla,
Mm.
and he was in there,
Oh,
of
yep.
course.
Yep. That's right.
Have you played Valhalla?
No, but I remember seeing him. I remember actually you interact with him.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
dude who teaches Eivor the ways of the assassin and
Yeah.
stuff. Because in Mirage, you get to go to which was explained in the first AC game and stuff. Like, it's a place in the middle of nowhere where they trained.
Oh, yep.
You get to go there. I forgot the fucking name of it. Almond or something.
I'm on.
No, fuck. What's the
There's
word? What's the name
fireworks going on outside.
for what?
I don't know, but there's fireworks somewhere. There must be some event happening over the weekend or today. I can hear them crackling.
Alamut, I think. Alamut.
Yep. I don't know.
You actually go there, which was explained in the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Like Basim goes there, trains under whoever it is, Roshan and stuff like that. But like, no, you go from like a street thug, like a street thief into an assassin. It's like
That's cool.
I'm fucking keen, like to see him transform because
Like,
this is
yeah, go
before
through the
Valhalla,
stages
of
of learning
course.
the skills and stuff like that.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's a pretty niche way of doing it. Like, a family dies and
It's kind of
bang,
it
he's gonna be an
literally is
assassin.
like a throwback to the original Assassin style because that's what they used to do in older games. They're kind of
Well,
very
yeah, because
stereotypical story
it's
based plotting.
literally a stealth game. You can't just go in going, with your
That's
sword or
cool.
anything.
It's a nice
Mm.
throwback. It's good. No,
It's a
I'm definitely
nice
keen.
small game. It's a nice 25 hours
Yeah, well, we got
compared to
freaking.
the last trilogy, which is like 100 hours each.
Well, I'm definitely getting keen because we got bloody getting closer to Hot Wheels coming. I'm definitely keen for that. That's soon.
Couple of weeks,
Mm.
I think. 19th,
Yeah,
day
definitely
before
keen.
fucking Spider-Man.
I know, definitely keen to play
I
that
thought it was
later.
November.
That's COD.
Hot Wheels 2. Oh, Hot Wheels 2. Fuck me, Unleashed 2. Like, god dang it. I
19.
I will smash that out straight up. Just we had so much fun doing that. Like
We are going
at
to
the start
play
of the
that
year.
as soon as we get that game. I'm picking it up day dot. We're playing it. We're jumping on
I
again.
don't know. I don't know if I'm doing a date. It's only $69 too.
You may not do it day dot, but you'll do it.
It might be date dot.
Maybe. Play it again. We'll go online and we'll fucking race.
That's if there is online though. Like if it's online,
They will. Same as though it was the first time.
I'm hoping it's not as grindy as the first game.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what
But
they add
then
on
again, if we get on it early, it should be done just like that.
while there's actually people playing still. And
I just want to do the new vehicle. Like you got bikes, fucking monster trucks, like everything now. Like
yep, I'm definitely
it's
keen.
literally what a sequel should be.
And they like
You
because
just
when
take what works, make it bigger and better.
well, like it's like how it was in the first game because like the monster trucks were like DLC that came to the game later on, but now they're default
Yeah.
in the game because they'd already been introduced, so that became
I
default.
wonder if your stuff
Now
carries over, like all the Batman stuff. And
I don't think it did. It's all new stuff. It'd be cool
but
if
it
it did.
looks the same game, just
A whole new.
bigger and better. Because COD's doing that now, where your stuff carries over. So there's no reason why other games can't do that.
Exactly. Just have everything progress over.
Like that'd be fucking cool. Yeah, only $69 though. That's fucking. But the games are well worth more than that. I must say, like an extra $20, easy. Like a proper full price game. But if you get the one from EB, you do get the
That's what I got. The little twin mill.
the car that yeah, the freaking twin mill. I couldn't
Yeah.
think of the fuck. I can never think of that name. Even when we were racing, is like what car are you using, Des? You're like twin mill.
Always use the twin mill.
That's it.
And I'll use it again too in the game because you unlock that. That's actually in the game. I'll use that one.
I don't even know what car I used. Do you?
You used a variety of different cars. Oh, was
I
that
used
where?
Superman, didn't I? That
That
Superman
yeah,
car at
there's
the
that.
end, like
And there was that.
just
You used that
messing with it.
Micheligo, whatever it was car. That Messelengo, whatever the fuck it was. Some Michel, whatever the
I
fuck it
think it was
was.
a
It was a
yeah. Well,
Lotus,
you get
Lotus
the mod
Michelino,
rod,
Michelengo, whatever.
Rust and Fast Pack, get the mod rod, the Fusion Buster, and the Unstoppable Pack, the Sand Burner, and the F1 Racer. If you
Mm,
get it from JB,
yeah, yeah.
if
That
you
has. I think
pre-order,
that
so
has
you
it as
get 4
well
cars.
in the EB one.
Mm. But I'm fucking keen, bruh.
Fucking keen.
I forgot how like because the first one came out like day one.
Yeah,
I just
I know. I never really played it,
I'm
so
still pissed there's no steelbook though for 2. And the
I
first
know.
steelbook is amazing. Like I think it's just here.
Mm.
I think it's literally at the bottom of my
You draw
because
there.
I haven't put it away
It's away,
because
but
I
not
have it
away.
out for no fucking reason at all.
Yeah,
It's just been in the bottom of my drawer for the whole time.
yeah. I mean, it's
Look
kind
at
of put
that,
away,
for fuck's sake!
right? It's so good.
Like
I know.
that
Like
is
I
what a
could.
steelbook has to be, like something like that.
Yeah, that's so dope.
You can't go wrong. I
I
think
know. I'm
there's
so
even
mad.
stuff on the
I'm
ends.
so mad I didn't get that. Started bummed.
Like you've even got on
Print on
the
the inside.
inside just as fucking good.
Yeah, it's another track. Oh, that's like the original cover. That is, or one of the original concepts on the inside there.
Yeah,
That's pretty
because you
cool.
got the freaking spider over here.
Yeah.
The freaking those things look fucked. The amount of times I got stuck
Oh,
by that web,
spit. Yeah.
and there's like,
Once you learn the pattern of it, though, you get out of it.
you know, sometimes it tricks you and goes where you're gonna go.
And that's usually what it tries to do. That's what it does. It always goes where it aims for you. So you gotta like be really tight to the sides.
But no, I am keen for the second one. I really am. I'll even stream the fucking shit out of it until until I platinum and you finish. Like, god
Yeah.
dang.
That's it, eh?
And then maybe if it's good enough, keep it installed. Who knows?
I'm definitely keen to see what they bring this time around. Like the difference, like
I
what they
hope
might do with the
there's
basement and
just
stuff.
not as grindy though, like with the boxes and the
Mm.
gears, and I hope they took in consideration what people didn't like
Yeah,
and kind of modified it to more reasonable.
a bit more
I'm
variety,
hoping they
maybe.
keep the same campaign though, like you had the map and the
Played from the track.
maybe simplify that a bit because sometimes I got so fucking lost. I was like, I gotta go here, then down there, then up there, then back down there, then over there, then over there.
Yeah,
It's like,
it was definitely weird. And they added on the extra little
oh,
worlds.
what can you do? I
We'll
didn't
wait and see.
realize that there was stuff like that Hot Wheels game like on the PS3 and that.
Mm.
Not as good as that, but like it was still there.
Mm.
I've been there for like 20 years.
Yeah, there's
Been
been
doing the
plenty.
Hot Wheels games.
I used to play them on the old PS1. So fun.
Yeah, right. But that just
Mm.
there's something about the Hot Wheels Unleashed. It's just like
It just does it so well.
fucking
I'm
10
hoping.
out of 10
I'm
out of
hoping the
10 out of 10.
second is able to still capture what the first game captures.
Oh,
Like
it should do.
if it
It's just
misses
the
that, then
same
it's
thing,
like.
but bigger and better. Like
So.
literally with my.
Well, so you. There was
Plus,
supposed to be the
was there
Yeah.
boats on there? I can't remember if there was boats in the
No,
trailer.
don't think there was boats yet.
Do you remember? Because Hot Wheels have boats, right?
Boats, helicopters, anything you can think of, they've got it.
Fuck helicopters. No, no, no. The last helicopter used in the game was Twisted Metal. That was fucked.
Imagine if Hot Wheels became kind of like 2K racing, like the Lego racing, but not where you build your cars and it changes. Imagine if you're like, imagine if you if you could go from like land, sea, and vehicle, where it's like if you went up a jump and you jumped, and it's like a little like kind of like you know how when you play with Hot Wheels cars and you kind of like, yeet them, and they just kind of like disappear out
All
of the
right.
way. So imagine if you're playing with a thing, you went off a track and you change into a helicopter or a plane. It's like you see the car just kind of go, yeah, like veer off out of the way, like you've just let it
Like
go.
yeah, then
And then you see a plane come
the
in, like you see the plane come in or the helicopter fly into
oh,
screen,
Fast and
and you're
Furious, just
playing
pick
with
it
it.
up.
Yeah, yeah. And then you see it like, and then it's like you're playing with the plane, and then you go to change to a different. You see the plane like just drop, like it almost crashes.
Then you drop it.
Yeah, it's like just drops kind of thing, and then
Kind of like
just
what you do in Breakpoint. Remember, you pick up the
yeah,
car and you just fly it somewhere and just drop it off.
yeah, exactly. Like it just changes.
That kind of mechanic. But
Imagine if someone like made a little mod though, if there was like a mod in the game, where it's like you're playing with the car and when like the car was changing, you see a hand slide in and grab the car and just like yeah, and then a hand brings in the helicopter and then the hand just disappears. And it's like yeah.
right,
So I feel like you're playing with it. It'd be so weird, but it'd be kind of funny. Like
like you go over and jump and it just held you.
yeah, a hand grabs it, it's just like and then it just disappears, fades in and fades out.
This is why we shouldn't be in like game
Uh,
design and that because we think of the weirdest shit that could actually
right.
probably be good.
Or it's like how they've done other films where it's like there's a little stick.
I would literally try to put in the mechanic where if you go over a big jump, you just get a hand and just.
Well, you know how like imagine like remember how Burnout was it like Paradise shit like that, where they have like the crash cams where you see the car, it like locks onto the car that you've hit and then you see it crash and shit like that.
Oh
The action
yeah,
cams. Imagine if Hot Wheels had it where you went up a jump, even like that's kind of back to the hand or something like that. But like if you went up a jump and had an action cam, and you see like a little hand, so you hear this new yeah, and then the hand disappears, or like it's on a stick, or it's like you go up and you see a little stick, it's like on a little stick,
are
and
you
you see it
saying
going
they have a voice?
and then it lands, and then it just disappears. Like every time it goes to a different little
Reminds
camera
me of
angle.
Rocket League. They have the same
Uh,
enthusiasm as that guy who was
yeah,
doing the announcement. Like,
make it feel like a childhood game. Like actually feel like it's kids'
let's just have like
imagination.
an announcer for Hot Wheels.
Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Like,
That'd be
oh,
good.
he's off the track. He
He's on,
takes it wide. He's
he's on
like,
the end line.
that'd be so fucking good.
You label the car,
Considering like them prices are intense.
or it could be like if you've ever watched the YouTube videos, you list them and then you hear the cars. And Australia's in the front, New Zealand's coming in behind. Oh no, Germany's
Yeah,
taking
right.
past them because it's like all Hot Wheels videos online are like always like countries versing each other, and it's like it makes no sense because like oh here's this car, it's like represented for Australia, it's a shark, and like this car's representing like France, and it's like it's like a fucking boat
French.
car, but like they're gonna move differently. They're not the same aerodynamics. They're all shaped differently, so that one's gonna
Right?
be faster than the other.
But
It's like
technically they are the same because it's all
yeah,
Hot Wheels. Like it's all
well,
this.
the weight.
Theoretically, like every toy is the same.
It's
They'll move exactly the same for
they
the
don't
most part.
the weight's all different in each car. They're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
differently
yeah. I
weighted
actually
and everything.
felt that with the Hot Wheels game though, with Unleashed.
Some
Like them
cars
bigger
move.
ones were heavier.
Because like I watch a lot of those videos. I actually wanted to start making somewhere. I wanted to build tracks out the back and stuff, but it's just tracks are expensive these days. But I just wanted to like set up tracks and just have cars race each other and like
We used
race.
to, as kids though, we used to build the Hot Wheels track and just let them just
And
give
that's
them the
it.
speed and just go.
And that's
Like
what I want to do with the kids now. But like it's just
that's
running
why them
kids
jumps
short.
are unpredictable. They used to go
You would have a little jump
like
and
everywhere.
you'd have it exactly because you'd have like a little mound where you like one car would go nice level, you're like whoa, and it's nice to go over, and you see it just almost lift up, and then you let another car go, and it just goes. It's just gone. You're like, oh my god! You see it just come down that dip, and not just right over. It just fucking launches, and you're like, oh man, there goes that car somewhere, and the other car would be just
I
too
still
slow.
want a I still want a Toy Story racer.
Mm.
Having like RCs.
Yeah. Oh, little RCs over.
Have 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 like Woody and Buzz and all that like on top of the like races, just like
Themed
it's so
cars.
cool.
I mean, I wonder if they might bring more of that into the new Hot Wheels game, more themed cars. Because we did see a few of them, where like the Snoopy car and like
We saw a lot in Unleashed though.
yeah,
We
there was
saw a
there was
lot.
a lot of there was a lot of more licensed branding, but like themed. There was a few that came in because we had like the
It was all
Batmobiles.
Warner Brothers though, so
Yeah, like I would be nice to see some more of the other ones because there are a lot of licenses, like
I
Need for
do not want to see
Speed.
any more of the same stuff unless
Mm.
if you owned it previously, it gets you it in your library.
Like I still want something where they need to introduce a thing where if the car is in Hot Wheels, like it because each car has like a certain like their default libraries. if you bought a Hot Wheels car and that car was in the game, if you could scan a code on that
Unlock
car,
an amiibo.
and it would put that decal into the game. So if you hadn't unlocked the car, you could unlock the decal, but you still only need to unlock the car in the game. But then you could put that decal onto the car, like from
Imagine
that
how
model.
like you could use your Hot Wheels, just scan your Hot Wheels box, just like beep, in the cars in there. Like,
It'd be so cool.
I think one day that might happen though.
Like, because it'd be a nice way to get extra liveries for your cars. Or if there's cars that you wanted to, you could just.
I mean, people do make some fucking good ones though. Like,
like mine.
I was using a Joker one. That was fucking amazing.
And that was like the Buzz one you had.
I think it's for the Michelago. Oh, the Buzz one.
It was good. Oh no, he's frozen. No, he goes back. I went to point. I don't know why. I'm going to point like Jim because you point like that. I'm like, I went, huh. I went to go point back. I'm like, what the fuck?
I fucking love that Buzz car. I'm hoping there's another one made
That's what
too.
used to use the Michelago.
Yeah, and the fucking Buzz, that was like it was made like from the devs. Like that's how good that was.
Some people are good. That's what I mean. Like I made the 50th anniversary twin mill decal. You know, and I liked that. That was so good. It came up so well. And there was so many.
You're gonna make the same one.
So, and that's why I used it because I liked it. So,
I'll make a better one. I think I had a Venom one also.
I think you did, yeah.
I didn't use. I like the Buzz Light. It's so fucking good.
But there's just so much you can do with it. But anyway, there's like definitely. Oh my god, we haven't even. Dude, I feel like we've been going for a while. We haven't even been going that long. My lord.
About half hour.
Yeah. It's been a slow day. Honestly, it's been a slow day, and this is where I want to get into. I could. Let's just do it. We're going into a rambles.
Do it.
We're gonna have our Dale's Rambles segment. Woo! A soundboard, insert soundboard, but we don't have soundboard. But yeah, no, friggin', it's been an interesting week.
For some reason, I thought the Macca's had bum 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 when you about the soundboard.
Oh my god.
Dale's Rambles. Bum bum bum.
Oh, I'm loving it. Yeah, no, it's been a weird week. Work has been weird. Everything's been weird. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot. The rambles, I don't think it's going to be much of it. I mean, it's going to be a rambles, but it's not going to. I don't know if it's going to be an aggressive rambles like most of the time where it's full frustration. Because I have been having a few drinks. So, it's going to come out fairly okay. But, it's kind of a shit show, and I kind of predicted it from the start of the week. Well, not really start of the week because Monday was a public holiday. But it basically started with work. I had 2 nice full days of work, and I had a feeling the fact that because last week, like the week before, I ended up having 2 shifts as well, and it was 1 full day and 1 half day basically, and it was just shit. And money's been fucking tight because like I need money at the moment. I got to sort out the car, which will lead into that in a second as well. So that's part of the whole rambles. I had 2 shifts this week, 2 full shifts. And they're like, I had this weird suspicion. It's just this feeling like, I know I'm not going to, I have this feeling like I'm not going to be working Thursday. They came around, did the rounds going, no shift for Thursday. And we'll let you know for Friday. I'm like, but okay. But going back a bit before that, they were asking people if there was anyone who could work for the Saturday. And I was like, I'm not going to reply because, like, though in office, I was like, you can say yes if you want to work. There's like, if I don't answer, theoretically they think I'm not interested in wanting to work the weekend. You know, it should be simple as that because so many people saying, yeah, I'm down. You know, everyone's putting their hand up. Yeah, I'll work Saturday. So I'm like, sweet. So many people, they only need to feel like 30, 40 people for the shift. You know, I'll be good. If I don't put my hand up,
only
I'm out of the
40. Fuck.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, if I don't put my hand up, I'm under the radar. I'm fine. I'm safe. You know, because everyone was like putting their hands forwards. So then it comes back to the whole 2 shifts, no shift Thursday. They're like, yep, we'll let you know Friday. Didn't hear anything like Thursday afternoon. I'm like, if I'm not hearing anything now at this time of Thursday afternoon, I'm not working Friday. But I'd already said to people at work, I got a feeling that I'm not going to be working Thursday and I'm not going to be working Friday because they're going to chuck me on Saturday shift.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, freaking Friday came. Which, well, I'll get to that, actually. I'll come back to the end. They said, I'm all over the place. Again, I'm inebriated. I've been drinking. So my story's a bit fucked up.
Fall back.
It's like Memento. It's like Memento, that fucking Brad Pitt movie. And yeah, so I said to someone at work, like, I got a feeling this is going to happen. because I've been through it before with my old job. Like I know how things work and how they like to. They won't put you on this because they want allowance for you to do this day and there's things like that. And I'm like, this is gonna happen. And Thursday came, had an appointment, phone call. I'm like, bro, like, didn't actually end up having the phone call because he was busy, so he texted me, and I'm like, this is kind of shit. Again, 2 shifts this week, 2 shifts last week. Like, are you able? This is kind of piss poor. There's gonna be something we can do. And I don't know if it's him because he goes, I'll ring them Friday and I'll have a talk to him. I don't think that made any difference. I had a feeling that they already had me rostered down for the Saturday shift because I'm like, the allowance that they pay you is a Saturday, it's a higher rate. So I imagined,
Yeah.
oh, we won't have him on. We'll give him 2 days off, and then he'll work the Saturday. It's like, well, it'd be nice to know that that was your idea, so I didn't have a plan that I was going to be doing shit Saturday because Friday, and the reason being because I need money, so I'll get into that as well. So yeah, so it ended up being like Friday came, but I'd already had a few drinks Friday night. I was like, yep, I'm ready. Eddie was going
Oh
to come
no.
over. We're going to rip the garden up, which I'll
Oh
talk about
yeah,
the garden as
you
well.
sent me a message about that.
Fucking, and Eddie is, I know Eddie's been going through shit. But, like, he left me hanging. He was like, yeah, bro, I'll come around. I said, I can't really have a late one, but fucking come over. We'll hang out, have a couple of drinks. Fucking maybe dig up this yard, maybe not. Just come fucking hang out. He didn't want to go out. He had a date planned. He didn't want to go out. I was like, bro, just come over. Fucking, yep. He's like, yep, I'll see you later. Fucking nothing. Ghosted me, didn't come over. I was like, kind of expected that. That's alright. Do your shit. Like, it's fine. I get it. Like, it's... I know it's hard, like, your brain's all over the
But at
place,
least say first.
Yeah, and I kind of had a feeling because he did get back to me, and like, okay, and I kind of expected that might happen, so I'm like, I kind of get it, and it was getting late, so I was like, I'm not expecting much now. The fact
Yeah, but
that,
still say in advance. Like,
yeah,
don't just not turn up.
yeah, well, that's why when I was on the call with him, because he rang me, like, he got back to me because he had no credit. He's like, oh, I gotta get my credit sorted. And it was like 4 o'clock basically, and I'm like, okay. The fact that he knows I'm not gonna be able
Yeah,
late
if you're late,
Friday, and then it's like I know he's maybe not gonna make it, so I kind of already predicted that was gonna happen. So I was like, no, that's sweet, that's easy. I just in my own mind, like,
Also, you already know.
yeah, at least I heard from him in general because I was expecting that he was going to come anyway. So he said, oh, I was going to do this, I might do that, and I'm like, okay, it gave me an idea. So that happened. And then, yep, so I fucking basically went, I was like, yep, and then the message for work was before that. I was like, fuck it, that's why I said, bro, if you can come over, I can't be up late. But I'll be up for a bit if you want to have a few drinks, and, yeah, nothing up there. So I just ended up just drinking for the rest of a few more drinks after that for Friday. I'm like, I'm going to have to go to bed. Fucking Saturday come, and I'm just like, today, and it's like, fucking great. Partly hungover feeling, gotta go to fucking work. Get to work, it was just a fucking shit show the whole day. It was meant to be a half a day shift. I was basically one of the first people there, because I got there early. So I was basically one of the first people there, and I was one of the last people to leave. It was meant to be a half day. They want us done by lunch. Get out of there, because they're paying the extra rate. We're going to be good. We're going to be golden. Anything and everything you can think of went wrong. Like, constantly. And it was like, fuck. So it was the longest day.
That's crazy.
And I was like, fucking 8 hour day.
I mean, just thinking them all out, though, really, in the end.
Yeah, well, that's it with the extra money. But I was like, fuck. That's why I was like, I need to take it because I need the money. We kind of had stuff going on, then kind of wasn't. So I was like, yep, I'll take the shift. And then my parents were like, oh, your cousin's coming back through, by the way, because they've been up at, like, Noosa, such and such, for their holidays. I'm like, oh, cool. Now they want to come through the coast this weekend. Like, I'll see how the fuck I go, but I gotta fucking work. Like, this is fucking, I can't help it. I need the fucking money. And then come back to now, with why I need the money, is the fucking cars being a fucking bitch lately. I mean, I have put some stuff off, same time because money's been an issue, and then I didn't need to, but then I had need to, and everything's now just all at one hit because last week I had to get a new battery. That was about $220. I didn't have the money on me, but my old man sorted it out for me and got me that, so I was like, sweet.
Yeah.
He hooked us up with that, got the new battery, but I still kind of want to pay him back for that. I need to get new tires, which if you get new tires, you always got to have a fucking wheel alignment. So that's fucking about $350 for that.
On the tires, I don't know how people can buy like just 1 or 2 tires.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, 2 tire. 1 tire. I find if you're only buying 1 tire, it's usually if you're replacing the spare. So there's something's
Yeah,
fucked,
but
so you
like,
replace the spare.
no, when people change just one of the main tires, it's like,
Oh
why
yeah,
not just do 2 or 4?
they're all wearing at the same time equally. So you change them all.
Especially if it's an all-wheel drive. If it's a two-wheel
Or two.
drive, like if it's front wheel or rear
Hmm.
wheel,
So it depends
they wear
because tires are
differently.
meant to be
Depends on the
rotated.
roads.
That's why you rotate because there's
Hmm.
rotations of front to back. There's those rotations, but then there's also from left front to right back to left front. So there's the crisscross rotation. There's different rotations they're meant to go through every so often. Um, so yeah, so I need to get the front tires because they're almost in a not best state that I should be mentioning that they're in. So it's getting to a point where I may have left them a little bit too long because they hadn't been rotated because I haven't gone in
They're
for
a bit
a
on the wiry side.
not that, but almost that, if that makes sense. So they're
Actually,
still good.
I fucked up once. I
But
didn't realize how sharp that was when I was
I've seen
feeling for
tires
the
like that. Yeah, I've seen tires like that's fucked. Yeah.
sharp. Like it cuts you just like that.
Yeah, no, they're getting to the point where they're almost going to get to the point where they're bald, then which leads to that. So I'm on that precipice point
But
of becoming.
thankfully, winter night's over, so you're not going to get like none of this shit weather. So you
That's
can
it.
a little bit longer
So and I haven't rotated the wheels for a
if
while.
need
So
be.
what would end up happening is I would replace the two front tires, but they would go to the back, and then the back tires would be the new front tires because they're the older ones.
Yeah.
So usually you either replace
Is your
two or
car
you do
front,
four.
rear, all
It's
wheel?
very weird because it's interesting with the weight, so I'm not too sure. So it's a very interesting how it drives. So sometimes it feels it pulls and
Mm.
pushes, so I'm like it could be an all. It's very weird.
But that shouldn't pull or push. Having an
Yeah.
all-wheel drive.
So I don't know.
That's weird.
Sometimes I take off and the weight's more in the back and I can feel it push. But then sometimes when I'm driving, I feel like it grabs it from the front and it pulls. So
It's not getting there.
yeah, and weird because it
You
spins.
get off
So
fucking ground like
I think
that.
that's why the front's worn down too because the weight in the back, so the front lifts up a little bit and they spin.
Yeah.
So then they're burning away, they're rubbing away. So that's where I think half the
Also,
problems
the
come from.
back gets all the brute,
Yeah.
which doesn't help either.
So there's that. I need to replace my brakes, which if it's just the brake
Ooh.
pads, I still need to do the front two together because again, it's like the wheels. You need to replace two or four at the
Mhm.
same time. So it's going to be either two or four. I don't know yet. Which in past that is to find out if I need two or four. I need to get my car serviced because I haven't had my car serviced for a while. And I think that the last service I had was a fuck up service because I don't think they did shit all. And yeah.
Oh,
So
dang.
I've got the service, brakes, tires, and I've had to do battery.
Did you check your headlight fluid?
No, I might need to do that now. But yeah, so it's just been a shit show lately. So all that's been playing on now that I need money for that. So then the whole thing with work, where I'm not getting work, but I am getting work, is adding to the mix. And it's just this whole
Well,
like
it's
everything's
limited work, really.
yeah. So it's just
When you thought you're getting the full week as you was originally,
yeah how they were saying it was and how it was.
but
So
I'm
then
guessing the more people they have, the more they're going to rotate.
yep, and that's the part and parcel
So it
too.
kind of fucked people over looking for a job because they're getting less time
Yep.
because they got more. Like,
And
that's fucked.
honestly, I don't want to be in that routine where I'm still going to be, if I'm going to be in a couple of shifts a week, what's the point? You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's going to,
It's still better than nothing, though.
yeah. It's just a pain in the ass.
Or just try to make it weekend shifts.
Oh, that's the worst. I fucking hate that. Because I have no time for anything.
No, but if you get your whole week free though,
Yeah, week's free. Like,
then you got the especially on a Sunday you get fucking 2 times. Like god
yeah,
dang,
it's just finding the jobs that have it that want that.
they work Sunday.
But it's just hard because everyone wants to do stuff on weekends. And and that's one thing I hated when I used to work weekends, because I'd work weekends for the extra money,
Mm.
but then everyone wanted to do stuff on weekends, but they're the days I worked, but then I'd be off during the week, but then everyone else was working, so I couldn't catch up with family, couldn't catch up with friends. It was just
Right.
yeah, nonsense. So it's just fucking annoying that all this shit's happening, and it's always the way though. Everything happens at once, and it's like
But life.
everyone's like, oh, you've got a job, you'll have money. I have a job, but I pay all my debts. It's like, that's all that's really happening. It's just like, I've got money now to pay my debts. I had debts that was kind of just like tipping off, you know, but now I have money I'm paying those debts, and that's the problem. It's just like, oh, you've got a job, you have money. No, I don't. I have
I
more of
mean, you
nothing. Like,
will once you
eventually.
pay your debts off, and
Mm.
then don't do debts again, Des.
Oh, it just happens. It's everything.
I still remember the fact that Afterpay just said, "Nah, fuck yeah, see ya."
Yeah, all the bills, just too many bills, just too much things you want, and then things you want to do, and
Like it's crazy how they did do it.
it's just. But
And they
yeah,
go,
so
"Well, this is a bit much. This is way too much. Just cut him off." Like,
I'm nearly paid off my afterpay. Still got a whole lot on my zip pay I've got to pay off,
I've still got like
and
800 on the zip pay. I
the
still got to pay from
yeah,
like 2017.
and the worst problem is I started using Klarna, so
That's three different fucking things.
I've only got two
I mean,
orders on
Afterpay is
Klarna.
not bad because you can move an order.
Yeah, Klarna's like that as well. I only got two orders on Klarna at the moment, so that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna have those two paid off, and then that's it. I'm like not getting caught. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this again. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
You imagine like Afterpay cut you off, so you got a Klarna cuts you off.
Watch out for this day
That
blow.
does
Don't
like
allow
it's
them.
an addiction.
Well, that was like my mate George. He's like that. He's fucking had all the things under the sun. And he was like cheeky. And I ever tell you the things he used to do to try and help pay off his payments and get himself money? He'd fucking. He used to like. He got so bad, he got an eBay account banned. He had all different things banned because he said he made an eBay account once. And to persuade himself with money to get extra money ahead, he put an item up for
Fucking hell.
sale. Used to then had a different eBay account. Use it to buy the item of his own item through Afterpay, so the money went through immediately. Yeah, he'd have money to spend, but he would have to pay it back later. And
That's
eBay,
more of a hassle.
I know, but like it's giving yourself money, but like it was to give himself an instant sum now, but then he'd still have to pay it off. But if he was short, he's like, oh, I needed this, so he would like buy items, and then eBay caught on that it was him, so they banned his accounts. I want to
It
get him
kind of
on.
makes sense. It's come from the same fucking IP address. Like,
Mm, that's funny. Oh god.
they're fucking pretty onto it though.
I do want to get him on the podcast though sometimes because the shit he's got, the stories I've mentioned him a few times in different stories. He's fucking hilarious. But that was one of the ones he brought up, so he would mostly bring that up if I asked him if he was on. But he's fucking hilarious. The shit he's done, like he's just fucking oh. He tries anyway. He's keen.
And the fuck part is, with Afterpay and ZipPay and that, they can actually call the collection people,
Mm,
and they come to your house and take shit.
yeah, that's the crazy part. If you don't make any kind of
Because
payments.
when I was doing the Zip thing, I had the collection company call them like, "I'm paying my bills. What the fuck?"
Are you
But
sure with
they
them?
fucked up on their end, and
Oh,
then
yep.
they're like, "I'm like, how the fuck do you fuck that up? I'm paying my 40 a month. Like,
Mm.
fuck. It's not my fault. I'm still buying as I'm putting it back."
Yeah, well, that's like Al's account when she did hers, and they fucking now her account's completely minused altogether, even though she was on top of her bills. So it's just crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as I pay off my Zip Pay, I'm never touching it
Yeah,
again. I
that's
don't
exactly
think.
the
Not
same.
unless
Like
it's really important.
I'm once I've been allowance because I've been having like
Afterpay is
$100.
fine. Zip Pay though.
And well, cause I've been paying off $100 every fortnight, to Afterpay, and that's going to be paid off by like November, the start of November. So once that's done, I'll have the extra 100 back. So what I'm going to do is not maybe not put 100, but put like 50 or something, or maybe 60 or something like that into the Zip Pay to try and pay more of the Zip Pay
Yeah.
off. So then I'll have that little bit extra in my pocket, but then also pay off them as well. So a little bit more faster. So yeah, it's just crazy.
Like
trying to
mine's
pay around
actually cut off. Like I can't use 500. Like mine's they've still froze half of mine. So I'm
Yeah,
like, until I
yeah,
pay off the other
that was
half.
like my zip pay because I had like 1,500 spent.
I'm like, I'm not spending it. I swear.
Yeah, it was like 1,500 spent, and I kept kind of doing that, putting in, taking out, putting in, taking out, putting in, taking out, and that's how I kept doing it. And it got to a point where
And
like
then the fact
500.
when you hit a new month, then it's like, well, I can't pay that just yet.
Yeah,
And they're showing on it. It's like you missed a thing like that second. It's like
yeah. Like
you
no
made it
wonder.
a fortnight. Wait a week, like
Like it's
fuck.
just like yeah, they're onto it. So yeah, so it's like
No, but if you do contact them though, they do
they'll
work
sort
it
it
out.
out.
Like
Yeah.
they
So
can.
it's like 500. Oh, it's down
I
to
haven't
like
done that,
20%
but
now that I'm owing. That's still mine. It's like I still owe like the fair cop, but like it's that 400 gonna pay off. And I like saying now like I have a feeling where it'll be like I'll pay off the 400 and they'll be like, oh, while you're at that, let's minus another X amount that you owed us so you can't spend on your account. It's like, fuck, like
it's actually a good thing because you can't spend it.
yeah, exactly. It's like just be done with it. But yeah,
Like you can pay it back, but then you can't touch it until it's all paid off. I don't think,
yeah, and that's the
and
hard
then you
part.
just
Like
don't use it.
I don't know how long I've had that 1500 there paying off for. I don't know if it's been there since like last year, year
I've had
before.
my
Like,
800 since 27 when I bought my One X
cause
back
that's
when it
like
first
I
launched.
think it
Like
might have been yeah like that because like I bought stuff for my PC on ZipPay. That's why I got so high as I bought stuff with my PC.
that was a few years ago.
Yeah, so I'm like it's still like from there paying back.
Like mine's only like 800, so mine's
Mm.
not as bad. Mine's half yours. Like
Yeah, but
god
my payments because
dang.
they've been a bit low lately because I've been trying to pay off like the whole thing with Afterpay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm like, ugh, I need to up that soon enough. But it's
I
just
think they're fucking sneaky about it because I missed a month payment, but then they took 80. I'm like, oh,
yeah. Well,
like I got like $100.
I
Then I'm
was
like,
like
I got $20.
last week, the week before there was a payment came out. They're like, on one day it was like Thursday. They're like, here's $10. And Friday came, they're like, we'll take $10. Like, bro, you just took 20 from one week. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah, cheeky motherfuckers. Like, I'm trying to sort it out, but nah, it's fucking
that's the
wild
hard part.
and cheeky, taking all the extra pay.
But
But
still,
like,
zip pay is fucking good though,
but
as
like,
long as you don't go
yeah.
overboard.
But I mean, it's just like any kind of service, though. It's kind of funny, like, the bigger that, like, if it comes to, like, any of the streaming services and how they're, like, I think I mentioned it before, but it's like, when the subscription ends, they're, like, onto you, like, oh, it's end, you're cut off, you know, you didn't make a payment. But, like, they're onto it, too, where, like, they know when your money goes into your account, because they're, like, straight up, like, mate, you're like, yoink! It's like, yeah, as soon as you get paid, you're like, oh, yeah, I got my paycheck. Just is like, I'll take my $20, and then everyone's like, I'll take my $10, I'll take my 15, and they're, like, onto it. Like, they must be, like, constantly always trying to take money out of the account or something. Because they're, like, straight onto it. Like, as soon as you got money,
The
like,
thing
they
is,
know.
that zip pay doesn't. I think it's a certain time in the
Yeah, it's
morning they go
played,
like 6 a.m., 7 a.m.,
But, yeah, it's just
and I'll
crazy.
get paid at like 4 a.m. So I quickly jump on, pay my bill,
Because that was like the other day,
pay
like
my
as well. Like I was
stuff.
like, I had estimated, going,
And
oh yeah, I got some extra money
whatever's
there,
left, they
sweet.
can fucking take.
And I had like Stan was like, I'm gonna take my money, and then Microsoft was like, I'm gonna take my money. I'm like, oh fuck, there goes $30 already. I was like, fuck. I was like, god damn it.
Yeah, well,
I was like,
what is the Xbox now? That's like 20 fucking
19,
bucks.
18, 19.
And Netflix is putting their price up a lot too now. Like after this
Everyone's putting their
SAG
price up.
strikes over,
It's crazy how much people are putting
kind of
price up.
pointless, but they just
Yeah.
put their price up like a month ago.
They're like, yeah, because it wasn't the Netflix. Like, we're gonna pay our employees, but we're also gonna put up our subscription service. Like, but that means you're still making your cut profit. You're not taking it out of what you should be taking out of. It's like you're charging $15. Take out what you're owing them from that $15. Not be like, oh, we're gonna charge an extra $5, and then take it out of that. So you're still making your cut profit. You're charging everyone else more to then pay your employees. Like, that's wrong. That's not the point. That was the whole point. Is you should be paying them more out of your budget, not make a larger budget to take it from that. Like that means you're not. That literally means you're not paying them. The consumers are paying them. Like it's a broke system when you actually
Well,
break it down.
I was going to say we're literally paying their wages, but I'm not because I'm on someone else's account.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like we it actually gets to the point that
But like it's
we're
still going
paying.
like that anyway. Like
Yeah, like when
when
we
it
originally
shouldn't be that
paid.
way. We're paying. Like people are paying to access the movies and
Yeah, the
shows.
service, not paying the extra to go to the employees. It's like, oh, you want some
Netflix
more?
should be using what they make
Yeah.
to pay their employees
The
and
heads don't need
actors.
billions of
Like
dollars. They don't need millions and billions. They're not spending
no,
it. Give it to your employees that will actually use it and live. Like, fuck.
speaking of that, I've been doing I haven't done the research, but I'm a big Ark fan and that.
Yeah.
And we've got the Survival Ascended coming out
Yep.
hopefully by the end of October.
Yep.
Do you know that the publisher Snail Games, they
Mm.
had 1.3 billion and now they're broke
What the fuck?
because this is an alleged thing. Like the founder of Snail Games,
Yeah.
he made his own Tesla company with the Ark money. And they're going broke because of that, and they're investing hundreds of millions in other things, and that's what that because
Oh
remember when I said
god.
like the update was meant to be free, but now we're paying for
Because
the
they spent
game
all the money.
again because Snail Games are
Uh.
fucking broke because they made a Tesla competitor with a supercomputer
Why?
in the car. They put two monitors on the fucking dash. One is like the
Hello,
interface,
driver.
and one as the game.
How are you today?
It's fucked. Like that should have went into Ark and other things. I was like, not a
Why
fucking whole
try and do
nother
it?
company.
Why try and invest to try and compete against something like that? Like, makes no sense
I
because
don't
there's
know.
already other people that are trying to compete with Tesla as it is. So therefore, if you're
And
trying to
you
make one to
can't.
compete with it, you're not going to compete against Tesla. You're competing against like other
But
companies as well. Like,
the self-claimed supercomputer is not that super.
I'm not surprised.
They literally like broke down the specs of the PC, and it's just an average computer,
The average build.
a 2080 and stuff. Like it's not top. It's not a supercomputer at all.
Yeah,
A supercomputer would have had like a 30 or 40 series in there and stuff like that. Not
that's
a
it.
10-year-old fucking GPU and shit.
Well,
Like,
I was gonna say, speaking of like Tesla related to the Elon Musk, I should bring up. Did you see that post I sent you? That tweet
yeah,
from Dreamcast guy.
yeah.
What is going on with him? Like that's so like left field for the things he tweets about. That seems so left field for something for him to tweet about. I was
Probably
like,
because it was probably a reaction to Elon Musk taking off likes and reposts and
yeah,
that.
but like I said, he goes, anyone that thinks Elon Musk is smart needs to be needs to be was it examined in a lab or something like that.
Yeah,
Research. Like what the fuck? I was like, what? What is it? What, bro?
he clearly is. Like, fuck me.
Like that's wild. I was like,
Like,
bro,
he's gone to space and got like Teslas. Like, he's done all himself.
he's a smart man, so he's
Just
but
not
like.
when it comes to Twitter.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. But the fact that he's basically saying, but like I said,
I don't think he's
Dreamcast.
CEO anymore. Anyway, I think
I
it's
don't know,
someone
he's someone
else.
else. But like the fact that Dreamcast guy is basically calling out, like basically calling everyone that thinks Elon Musk is smart, basically special. Like they need to be tested in the lab. Like
It goes for us because
yeah, we think Elon Musk is
Musk is
smart.
fucking smart.
Like bro, like that's kind of like a weird. Like that's what's like, dude, why you want to try and trigger
He
more
pretty much made
people?
SpaceX, Tesla. Like, he's
Yeah,
just,
he's a smart man. He is.
who else has
So
done that?
like that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, what does Dreamcast guy does he thinks Elon Musk is stupid and that he's just trying to insult everyone? Like what the fuck? I'm
No, I'm
confused.
pretty sure it's just like tongue in cheek, but like it
Yeah,
comes off like an
yeah,
arrogant.
like almost arrogant. I'm like with the way he's been lately, like trigger like posting. Is he shit posting now? Like I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on with him. Like I was like, bruh. I was like, whoa, it's fucking hilarious. But like, oh, guess it gets curveball away from the whole console war thing that he gets himself entangled in. So he gets
you
himself.
just gotta mention PlayStation at any point or Xbox negatively, even a little bit negative, and you fucking console war. And it's like,
Oh,
bruh, it's not 2010. The console wars are over.
that's it. He gets himself
It's called
entangled.
liking games. You want things to be better.
Mm. So that's it.
Like I'm playing Immortals of Avium.
Mm.
It's fucking amazing. I want more of that
Mm.
because it was $30 off at JB. I'm like, it's $59. I'll
Yep.
fucking buy it. The game is one of my favorite of the fucking year.
It's a good game. Yeah. And
Like,
that's it.
it reminds me of Ghost by Tokyo.
Yep.
You've got the hand magic, like you can shoot
Oh, that's cool.
like green, blue, and red spells, and
Yeah.
I'm like 9 hours in. I think
I
in
love
one.
I
I
love
did that in one sitting.
I love games with
That's how
spells.
good it is. I didn't want to get off.
That's alright. It's a good game to play on
Fucking
PlayStation.
good.
I
It's
love.
actually that good that someone from the stream actually bought it after that stream.
Oh,
And
that's
they're
pretty
still
funny. That's
playing it.
good. Mm.
I'm not one of the only people playing it on stream, so like, you need some engagement.
Yeah.
Everyone else fucking said it was shit,
Yeah, that's the problem.
but that's pretty fucking good.
I didn't realize it didn't even had come out. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how like almost under the radar it was. Cause there was kind of hype before, like when it was coming up to
Also,
it.
it's not cringy
Mm.
like you'd think it would be, like a futuristic,
Mm.
like a cocky. But no, it's pretty fucking
Pretty
good.
good.
And it's all Unreal Engine 5. It
That's
looks
alright.
fucking amazing.
Mm.
The particles, man.
Particles. All those
I was
particles.
shooting fireworks at some point. Like, I'm just like,
That's pretty
not even
cool.
a drop frame.
That's alright then. Yeah, definitely a next gen game.
And I was dropping frames, moving the camera.
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
A weird
and then I
shutter.
looked into
Yeah.
nothing. It was like, it's so fucking smooth. And then I went back into action. It was like, smooth.
Weird frames. Yeah, that's odd.
I mean, it could just because I was in performance mode.
Oh, yep.
If I
Could.
was probably in quality mode, it would have been more stable, like a
Yeah.
solid 30. But for an FPS, you don't want 30.
Yeah, that's it.
I like 60. I
What's
mean, it's close to 60 as I can get.
Yeah, that's the thing with the shooters and that. I was gonna speaking of shooters because of COD. There was that I think it was it on today? That was yesterday today for us. COD
Oh, the
Next.
next.
Yeah, I hadn't actually watched that. I gotta
That
watch
was
it.
yesterday, I think. I haven't played the beta yet.
Yeah,
I've got no interest in it.
it was just because I think you just got access now on PlayStation. So
Yesterday, yeah.
but
Today
yeah,
and yesterday, I think it
but
runs.
I am impressed though by the new gun system, like the customization, the upgrade system. I thought that was pretty
Have
cool.
they brought the bench back, have they?
The hey,
Have they brought the bench that back, have they?
I think
What is
so.
it? World War Two had it. You had that on the thing and you customized it and shit.
Yeah, because like it was cool because just like looking at people that have like kind of like pistols and then they turn into like assault rifles and fucking different guns and having different things because they could change different
Oh,
attachments and shit.
that.
Yeah, did you see that?
That was in another COD. No,
Mm.
I haven't seen it. I'm
Yeah,
not. I really can't give two shits
there's
about
different.
COD, to be fair.
It's kind of cool that they're actually adding something
I
fresh
just want
to
to play the
the.
campaign. That's it.
Yeah, but no, like saying it's kind of good that they're adding something kind of like like
Mm.
it is new and fresh.
Yeah, what
Like,
game was that?
cause yeah,
It was maybe it was Infinite Warfare that did it.
uh,
Because there was a game that I played where you could turn pistols into SMGs, SMGs into
mm,
ARs,
yeah, and you can do
SMGs
that.
into a sniper.
You
Like
can do
you could
that,
do.
and it's cool. And
What
that's why some
game
people
was
want
that
different
though?
different guns. So yeah.
Fuck.
Like that's kind of cool. You can build and turn guns into things like that, so you're not always just. They
Maybe
actually feel
Battlefield.
like it actually feels like blueprints. Like this actually feels like blueprints if you were to make something. Like you know, it's not just here's already a base frame gun. Like
It's
let's just
bugged me
change
all
this.
fucking night now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember which one it was because you could change it.
It was a shooter game. I don't know which one it was, but it was a game.
Hmm.
I think an Outriders, but that was different.
Hmm.
Fuck
Yeah,
me. I
so that's pretty
I
cool.
used to use a pistol and turn into an SMG.
Hmm. And it wasn't Dead Space. Even though Dead Space is pretty cool for it.
Yeah, right. Maybe it was Dead Space.
No,
No,
I'm
it
sure it was.
wasn't.
I'm sure there was another game that had it. It was
Yeah, it
multiplayer.
was an FPS of some kind. I just can't.
Might have been
I
Battlefield.
just
Maybe in a Battlefield. I don't know. I don't think it was. 'Cause
I don't think so.
I don't recall it.
Battlefield's more realistic.
Crisis?
Like they wouldn't do nothing like that.
Maybe it was Crisis?
Nah, I haven't
No?
played Crisis
Far
really.
Cry?
Apart from 3 back in the day.
Was it Far Cry?
No, it wasn't Far Cry. I don't know which one. It'll come to me eventually. I might put it on the
Cause
fucking
I know
Twitter or
you can do
something.
that in Far Cry.
Yeah, but you can't customize the guns like
Not
that. Like
completely.
make one whole different gun.
Yeah, using the base frame and then taking things apart and then using.
I think for sure it was an old COD, like an older, not old, but like a recent COD.
Could have been. Maybe one of the Advance
It would
or
have had to be.
Infinite Advance Warfare? Infinite Warfare? Maybe one of those? No?
It was either Infinite.
I can't remember now. I'm sure there was one that had it. I feel like there was.
I remember doing that. Like you could change how the gun went. Like I went from like an AR to a shotgun,
Mm.
just from the change of attachments.
Mm.
I can't remember which game it was though.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm
I'm
pretty sure it
familiar.
was a COD.
Mm.
Like a COD for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Could have been Vanguard or Cold War.
Might have been. Oh, I didn't play Vanguard, so it could have been in that, maybe.
Vanguard was fucking good. Like the fucking campaign,
I wanted to play that campaign. I gotta pick it up at some point. I want to get it cheap.
better than that
So
Cold War bullshit.
Cold War did get
Cold
heavily
War was
reviewed.
such a letdown.
I like Cold War, but it was just weird how they did the ending and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was just like a rush job. It was just nah.
Like, yeah, the weird. Yeah.
Even the start was fucked. Like it jump in between.
Mm.
Nah.
But yeah,
No,
so
Treyarch just shouldn't touch another campaign.
well, now it's only there, so it only
Like
started
Black
last
Ops
year.
1 and 2 were peak.
Mm.
Peak
Well,
Treyarch.
we've got the haunting event coming
I
soon
haven't
too.
played 3 because I tried realistic and couldn't get past the first mission.
Yep.
But, and 4 didn't have a campaign.
Yeah, Black Ops
And then
4.
they did Cold War after that, and Cold War was pretty fucking. I hate saying it, but mid.
It felt
Vanguard,
it felt like the older
pretty goddamn
CODs a
good.
bit. Like the missions, just how you kind of did stuff for like the earlier ones. Like you'd kind of like
Which
trying to sneak around and do all these things.
outdated.
I'm like, yeah, it's like we're just going back a step. It was very
It's like they tried to ride Black Ops 1 and 2 into that, which
yeah,
didn't work. Because I was sick of jumping everywhere, like from here to there to there to there. Like,
yeah, because it felt
make
like
it
we're
one
playing Black Ops
cohesive.
1 or 2 over again. Like it felt like that. It felt dated.
But even they were done better. Like, they were done structurally better
Yeah,
than
yeah,
what
because
Cold
you could
War
choose how
was.
you
Cold War was
could.
you jump between characters, you jump in different parts of the fucking timeline.
Yeah, you
Like,
could choose how
nah.
you. I think. Well,
Whereas Vanguard,
I think
that's
this
one
new
cohesive
one.
experience.
Because I think this new Modern Warfare has something like that you can choose, but it's
I fucking
actually
hope not.
done better. Like it's apparently it's kind of like choosing, but I think they've
Yeah,
actually
because it's
fixed it.
Infinity. No,
Yeah,
it's Sledgehammer
they've
making it,
actually
isn't
done
it?
it properly. It's all a bit more established.
Because I'm pretty sure Treyarch's just stopped making campaigns now after Cold War.
Because that just kind of because when how Cold War did it, kind of was like, oh, which one you want to choose? You did that, and you're kind of just given like a brief mission. Like description, like, oh, you're gonna go in and take out this
Mm.
guy, and it's like, eh. But how, from what I've heard from, I
You
think
were
Modern
literally
Warfare,
in that little room with a board, and you picked up a
yeah,
fucking board.
like I think Modern Warfare is supposed to be doing
No.
something like not the board, but it's like that. But you get proper cutscenes and actually have proper
Yeah, because
scenarios.
Cold
Like
War
it's
didn't
all
really have cutscenes. It really did, but it was.
yeah, it was all scenarios. Like 'cause they're all missions. When you went off, it's like,
Mm.
oh, here's this, and it was like, oh, this thing at this date and time, and it's just like, oh, okay, like it was weird.
It seemed like very pieced together. Like
Mm.
like last minute they just did a story and just like yeah.
Yeah, and like that's why I think that's why they're trying it again. I think with Modern Warfare 3, but it's done differently. Because
Sledgehammer. So Sledgehammer and Infinity War do campaigns fucking good.
yeah, so it's
Because
more like going on the
look at
missions,
World
but
War Two. That was freaking Sledgehammer. Like that
mm.
was a good fucking game.
So and the fact that the zombies and stuff, I'm definitely keen to see what the zombies is like. So
I'm
I
just
can,
hoping they keep it out of the campaign. Make that
yeah.
its own fucking zombie
Well,
mode.
that's what I mean. The fact that they actually had the
I think
story
it's
and they
what it
actually
is.
had the characters to it, so they've got price and everything in it. So, did you end up watching that cutscene in the end, that trailer?
I
Yeah,
haven't.
should.
I'll wait for the game to come out.
Mm.
I don't want it as a campaign. I give two shits about nothing else.
Yeah.
I just want to finish the fucking trilogy off.
Well, if it's going to be a trilogy, the way
Well,
they're
it is.
going,
1, 3.
then they'll just
Makarov's gonna die in 3 again, like it was originally.
and then they'll bring out Modern Warfare 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then
It was never a 4 or 5.
just wait. Yeah,
They did
just
Advanced Warfare after 3.
no. Well, I'm saying just because it didn't happen in the original doesn't mean they don't do it now. Like that's what I'm getting at. Like there's nothing stopping them being like, oh, we're gonna make a Modern Warfare 4, and then friggin' 5 and 6,
Have you
and
noticed a fourth in any of the CODs is shit? Like Black Ops 4. There
I
was
mean
never a Modern Warfare 4. It went straight to Infinite
that's
War.
what I'm saying. But there's nothing
Advanced
stopping them.
Warfare.
There's nothing stopping them from doing that though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the story is they're literally retelling the same the same story.
but it's done differently. Like it's being retold,
Yeah,
done
but it
differently.
just ends at 3. It ends the whole thing, which Makarov being dead.
Well, that's what I mean. That was it at that time. You know what I mean? Like they may change that, so just prepare that it
They
may
can't keep
change.
him alive. That's just fucking
No,
stupid
but to
if
bring
they
in
do
someone
that.
new, like it'll be a new after him, like someone else. You know what I mean?
I don't remember how 3 ended now. I think I ever finished.
You killed him, and it was kind of like that was it. It's like, well, that's kind of weird. You just defeat the bad guy, and then that's it. Like, there's more bad guys. Like,
Oh, that's all cods.
there's more bad guys. There's never not a bad guy. It's
But
not
then you
like
had to. I'm hoping we don't get a full. We just get like another Advanced Warfare, like with jetpacks and shit. That'd be amazing.
go back to that.
Advanced Warfare was so fucking good. Then you had Kevin Spacey.
Mm-mm. Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, he played that so fucking that game for 2013, 14. Look like it like a game from
And then all the
now.
controversy around Kevin Spacey came out afterwards.
I'm pretty sure he's innocent from that though.
And I don't think he was in the end.
Kevin Spacey. I'm pretty sure he's.
Because if you notice, he's not really in anything.
Yeah, yes he is. House of Cards until recently. That show is fucking very good. Apparently, like a fucking 9 out of 10. I was like, I haven't seen it. I want to watch it, but
I
there's
don't
so
know.
many seasons of it.
That's been going for a while though. That's like been around for
It's
a
on
while.
Netflix. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's done anything recently.
8.7 out of 10.
What was the last thing he did? Was it just that?
I don't know.
Because I don't know. I haven't seen him in anything or
But
heard of him.
when I said about I'll be on after the episode. Just take a guess at what I was watching. It was episode 1 of a show.
Episode 1 of a show. I don't know. I don't know what you'd be watching.
I started watching The Boys again, back from
Oh, the
season 1.
boys. Oh yeah.
Because I'd recently got season 3 on disc. I was like, I'll just binge 1, 2, and 3, ready for 4, which is sometime mid next year. Give a refresher.
Yeah.
I didn't. This is not a knock, but it is a knock against streaming services. The way that looks on Blu-ray is way better than the streaming
Oh,
service.
it always will be because it's your data, like your connection can
Like-
interfere with the bandwidth of what you're being streamed. So
Yeah, but
you're not
also-
going to get a clear picture. You're not going to get
Streaming anything is dog shit. To
yeah,
be fair,
exactly. Like it's not gonna. You know, it's
like,
based upon your connection.
It's like YouTube.
It's all based upon your
It
connection.
says 1080, but it's not because they compress it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when
Exactly.
people say, "Oh, look at this," like they take YouTube screenshots. It's like
And it's a photo of your screen. Like fucking hell.
that is compressed. Like that's why like
I know.
That's why I like to watch it firsthand off a device like my PS5 or
Yeah.
like get the source straight from the thing. It's way better. Like fucking,
Yeah. Exactly.
I must say, like it does look good on Prime. Like it fucking looks
Yeah.
good.
No. Well,
But
so
like,
speaking of that,
it's the extra crispy.
yeah, you always will with a Blu-ray. That's the whole point of Blu-ray.
No, but I wish they actually made a 4K release. Like it's 4K on Prime, but they had to
Yeah.
release it on fucking Blu-ray 1080p.
Yeah. It's to make it exclusive to try and get Prime so you watch their 4K version. That's how they do it.
I bet they're going to release 4K after it's
Oh,
all done.
It will be
Have
at
a
some
freaking
point, yeah.
box set.
They got to try and get ways to get people to come to the streaming service and not just buy it. Like they want people to milk the
I
streaming.
prefer to buy it.
I know, and that's the thing. Like that's why Disney started cutting stuff. So it's all on their streaming services.
Which I'm still not going to get.
Which
They
is
can go
just,
fuck themselves at that
yeah,
point.
exactly. But no, I was like, speaking
Why
of,
they exclusively lock everything behind Disney Plus? It's because they got no one there. People have left it.
they need people to keep paying, make money.
And
that way.
Loki can go fuck it. That show? Nah. I've
Why?
seen episode 1 to 4. That show's fucking dog shit.
Mhm. It's so good.
Season 1 seemed fucking better.
Hey,
Season 1 was freaking better.
of what?
Loki.
Yeah, they only got the one episode up though for season 2.
4.
Huh?
4. Season 1 to 4's out, isn't it?
Season 2, episode 1.
Yeah, 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
What?
I watched a review of 1, 2, 3, and 4 of season 2.
Oh, there's only one episode up on Disney Plus.
I already know what's happened in the first 4
Well, there's only
episodes.
one episode up on Disney Plus.
I'm not saying anything then that's major spoilers.
Yeah, because there's only one episode up so far.
Don't watch any reviews, Daz. They got the
So,
first 4
so
episodes.
who managed to watch the first 4 episodes then?
A lot of people.
How the fuck did they manage to watch it?
I don't know.
Unless they
They got
decided to
reviews up for the
upload more
first 4
episodes.
episodes.
Because I watched it not yesterday, the day before, and it was only one episode.
Well, this was up before that.
Yeah, that was only the one episode. It was like, oh, because I went to go watch Our Flag
October's that
Means.
way, but put them just review up then. What was
Yeah,
that start of the week?
because I went to go watch Our Flag Means Death, and I was gonna watch that because that's up on Binge. I was gonna watch that because season 2 of that started, and that's a really good show. Like Our Flag Means Death, you should watch that. It's got Taika Waititi in it, and
I don't have it.
yeah, see if you can find someone that can get it.
I've only got Prime's.
Or it's on
my thing.
Prime. I don't think it was on Prime. I think it was on Binge. But yeah, that's a really good show. And I went and I saw that they had the thing up for Loki, and I was like, oh, I clicked that, and I clicked it, and we watched it. We only had the one episode. It was called Ouroboros. That's the only episode they had.
Oh, excuse me.
So I don't know how these people are getting early episodes to get reviews up, because that's kind of a shit take if these people are getting it earlier than anyone else and then spoiling it basically.
The US, I guess.
I don't know how though that they seem to get 4 episodes before anyone else.
No, but apparently it's
Because I liked the first episode of this season. It was pretty good for season
yeah.
2.
People are saying the first episode's good, and then it goes
Okay.
so like the Mando
Yeah.
starts on a high and ends on a.
No, they said Ahsoka. Everyone was saying Ahsoka was supposed to be pretty good, the best Star Wars show so far, but I hadn't really gotten into it.
Apparently it's a
I
9
don't
or something
know,
like that. Dang, well,
but
the last episode was a 9.
but I will mention. Did I mention the creator? Did I mention I saw the creator? I think I might have last week.
Of, of what Ahsoka?
No, it's a movie called The Creator. It's made by the.
I think, man, you saw the creator. I'm like, fucking hell.
No, it's called.
Why
It's
you
made.
think that?
It's connected to Star Wars. It's made by the director who did Rogue One. And it's called The
I know this
Creator,
review went.
and it's really good. Yeah, I recommend people checking out that. It's a really good movie.
I would send you the video of the review, but it's got spoilers for the first 4 episodes.
That's crazy.
So
The
probably
fuck's...
no
So
point.
I mean, why is people spoiling
2
things?
fucking days ago they put it up.
Maybe got taken down.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm now drinking. The last drink I just had before and I finished was a lemon lime bitters by Bundaberg rum. And this is actually nice. I'm drinking the Kraken black spiced rum now. Caribbean Punch.
But still, just go check your Disney Plus. It might be on there.
Maybe they did put more episodes up, but yeah, they were dropping them week by week originally.
But I stopped watching the review because I'm just like, I don't.
The worst problem is
I was in the
though,
first season.
and the worst problem I hate though is when people give reviews because it's interpretation from their words. I like to watch it myself and then get the feeling from it myself
Yeah.
and go, oh, okay, I like this or I don't.
That's why I've said nothing.
like
I don't want
Ahsoka.
to spoil anything.
Like I watched the first episode of Ahsoka and it was like, it wasn't dragging me in. And I think I watched the second, and again, it wasn't really drawing me in. Like, and that's where I know that I'm not feeling it, or maybe not this time. I'm not feeling
I
it.
hope you like Bo-Katan because she's taken over for fucking Din in the next season. So
Yeah, well, that's it. So
fucking old mate's gone. He's ditching the show.
apparently, yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna go on there. So I don't know.
keen because he's going to do more. He's going to be more of The Last of Us and shit. Thankfully,
Yeah.
and hopefully something new.
So
Like he needs something more than just fucking Star Wars. Like
Yeah.
god dang.
well, that's exactly it. You can't be stuck just doing the same few things.
Because when you think about it, all he's from what I've seen him do is Game of Thrones
Well, the other
movie,
thing,
like the Nick Cage.
though, too, with the
And Last of Us.
Mandalorian, it's pretty easy for him because he just needs to do voice recordings. Like he has 2 stunt doubles that are stand-ins for him. Or if he was to do
Yeah, but
anything, he just needs to do
he's
voice recording.
making-
That's it.
What's her name? The lead. So
Mm.
take
Well,
it.
are they
She
actually
has
doing-
to be because She's the next heir, right? She's the
No, I don't
next
know if
in
they were
line
doing
to.
that or not. There was like I don't know. He made a quote about it, like she's the man, like. But I think he's still doing stuff though.
Because
That's the
anyone
thing.
can be the Mandalorian. It's just a name. Like,
Well, it's the Mandalorian is the character of Din. Like he is known as the Mandalorian. Like that's
yeah,
his.
but she can just take the next. She can take that role.
No, it's more the
Not the
fact
name,
like
but like take his spot.
I I honestly can tell you if they were to change it and she was actually going to be the lead, no one will watch it
Well, good because who cares?
because I don't think
Like, fuck.
I don't think
And
she's
on a
taking the
fucking
I don't think
air
she's actually
point.
taking the full lead though because that's not what I remember was happening.
Well,
So
he said
yeah.
he's given her the blessing just to take over. Like,
No, no, it's that was if you've read that was a misinterpretation. It was the bless like he as his character gives her the blessing to be the one to rule Mandalore. That's what that was
which
about.
no, he's saying bye.
No, 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 not at all. That's not at all that. It's an in character thing that he said out of character. It's in he's like he likes where the story's going, and he likes the idea that she's going to be the queen of Mandalore, like the world and all of the people. That's where his character fits in line. So he kind of spoiled the series where he's like he's gonna step aside and let her be the ruler and give her the dark side. He
Which
basically
is good.
spoiled it.
That's what the story needs.
He's basically spoiled where the story is going. Like he already mean kind of. I mean, not at the same time he didn't because he did give her, and he gave himself up to in a
He told
battle
me
against
he just
her.
done a Tom Holland just.
But yeah, it's kind of yeah because there was that thing about it,
Yeah,
and there had to be some wording about that. They had to fix that because they thought he was leaving, but he's not. He's still doing it. But it's the fact it's easy now for him because he is just the voice.
doing
So he can still do other projects because he only just needs to be in a.
being Disney. They don't even need his voice. He can just not be there, and they get the fucking AI to do it.
Well, that's they're not doing that stuff. So, but
So
yeah.
they say.
Oh, there's a
They've
lot.
already fucking done it before.
There's too much training for that to get it right.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
no, he's. I think he's going to be in a lot more other things.
Oh no, he's definitely going to be doing other things. It's just he's not going to be like completely out of the Like once the Mandalorian's done, then he'll be out of. You know what I mean? Like once that's done, then
But
he's done.
this will be the last season. They
I
can't
th-
keep dragging it
I
on.
think it was only meant to be 2 seasons originally, and then ended up doing a third
That's what
one.
I mean. They're
And I
dragging it on.
think it's meant to go to 4 or 5 from what Favreau had said, because he had said it wasn't meant to go as long as it's supposed to, and
Well, it's
he had
only a little bit
planned.
of fucking time. Like you can't just.
Yeah, because it was the Book of Boba, and then they wanted that, and then yeah. So I think there's only one more season or 2 more, and that's it.
Is a Ahsoka part of it?
Not direct.
No.
Oh, it is side because it's the same age where she was when she was in the Mandalorian
Also,
or
is
Book of
it
Boba.
Andor's getting another thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the early stuff. That was based off of that. But that's weird because Andor was set pre Rogue One. Like,
And didn't he die?
yeah, he dies in Rogue One.
But yet they're getting a second.
Yeah,
You know why they're doing this though.
that's definitely yeah. I still haven't even watched Andor
I
either.
just I just want Star Wars just to die like it should have with George Lucas just not having a part of it.
Well, you've got all these other people. So you've got the creator, which is the like I said, the director who did Rogue One, who made his own film, which is very heavily inspired by Star Wars, and it does kind of feel like a Star Wars movie. Then you've got what's his name doing Rebel Moon, which is coming to Netflix, which is another Star Wars inspired movie. So you got all these people that
But
are doing
not but it's not Star Wars though.
yeah, but it's inspired by Star Wars and Star Wars esque,
It's
but it's
just
not
funny
Star
that
Wars.
they're just like you're not doing a Star Wars one, just call it something else.
Yeah, and yeah, he's just kept the movie the same and just
I
changed some
I would
stuff.
so laugh if this is a major fucking hit.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is there's ships in the creator, right, that are flying around, and they usually use like the Tie Fighters and stuff. They use the exact same sounds as, and they're like
Yeah.
it's the exact same. It's the iconic Star Wars sounds for the spaceships. It's like what the fuck. It's
It's
like
fucking hilarious.
it's just hilarious.
But no, I'm literally overseeing Star Wars fucking everywhere.
Mm.
It's 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 Marvel and Disney in general, to be
And then so
fair.
we've got that says all these things, and then we mostly have bloody at
Like
some
I
point.
want Disney to do Disney again.
Yeah. Yep.
Give us some fucked up stories and the animations. Like, give us the fucked up shit,
Do what Disney
not
was best
family
for,
friendly
animation, like
bullshit.
the animation, but they don't do the animations like they do animations
Oh,
normally anyway.
they put them on live action now.
Well, it was good that they cancelled that Snow White.
Yeah, because that was just a stupid
So
idea. Like after all
that
that,
actress apparently that she did Snow White, and there was another movie I think she was doing for Disney. Apparently they all got canned, and she'd basically been
good.
fired. From
Not
what I
fair
heard,
sure, but good.
like because of everything that's been going on. So like they got rid of
That
her.
idea was just fucked.
It's just
Like
yeah,
it could have been called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It was something else. Like
the seven mystical creatures
nah,
or something stupid.
like fuck off.
It's like oh my
It's Snow
lord,
White and the Seven Dwarfs. Like
there's only
that's
one
what it
dwarf.
is.
Like oh, it's just so much nonsense. But anyway, but yeah, so I don't know. I'm just keen to like I don't know what I'm looking forward to. I'm thinking of just I don't know even thinking of movies. I'm just gonna like I'm gonna finish watching Our Flag Meets Death because that's good. I'll
Right,
finish watching Loki once they're all kind of go through. Like I'll watch it. I'll go through them. It's Loki. Um,
right.
I'll have to commit to it. So much else that I'm like to watch. Like I'm just gonna go through because it's Halloween. Maybe try and watch some movies through Halloween. Catch up on
I
some
just
stuff.
want the boys season 4. That's all I want. Like the
Yeah,
3
boys.
was such a fucking tease at the end. It's like I
Oh,
want
well,
4.
Gen V is out. I think it was. So there's
Oh
Gen
yeah,
V.
Gen V.
That's on
That's a
Amazon.
prequel to the boys.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's kind of set beside,
Side.
like
Yeah.
at the same time. I actually did forget about that.
Yeah, that's up because I
I
just
should
got
have watched
advertised.
that and then watched the boys, but I just started the boys again.
You just leave it and just go watch Gen V. Um,
I
yeah.
can't. I've watched the boys.
To
I just re-watching episode 1. The, the that show is really fucked from episode 1.
yeah.
They had that fucking little dude just running up and then dive inside of a woman. It's like,
Yeah.
and it's like, bam!
Yeah.
And they had the dude fucking, remember the big worm dude?
Yeah.
He went under the table
Uh,
and like giving the two dudes fucking hand jobs.
it's fucking wild, eh?
I was like, they were doing this in episode 1, and I just completely glossed over it.
And it gets worse and worse, basically.
Yeah, but
Like,
the fact they use a little dude that I didn't realize, like that little
yeah,
dude just running off
that
the
was a
table
throwback.
and shit,
Yeah,
I was like, or is that the same dude who
it
gets?
is.
It
Yeah,
didn't look like him though.
it's meant to be him though. Like that was the whole
Mm.
joke. That's why like they had the whole reoccurrence because it's meant to be him.
Yeah, he went from a woman to a dude.
Yeah. So
I still find that fuck that they did all that practical.
yeah, built
Like
sets
that's
and
still
stuff.
just like
Mm-hmm.
I kind of don't want to watch season 3 again because that's traumatizing.
Oh,
That season,
go through all that hassle again.
the hassle was
Mind
like
chick.
it's not hassle. It's more of just like that show's really fucked
Well, you
up.
might see when you go through and watch again. You might see connections that made sense to the other
Mm.
seasons, like things that happened.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's
oh,
what I'm seeing in just episode 1. Like you see the stuff from there in season 2, 3,
mm.
maybe upcoming season 4. Like
It starts
maybe the
making more
wormwork comes back. Like
making more
I
sense and
don't
start
fucking
getting
know.
the connections. You're like, oh, that makes sense. There. That was that. That makes sense of that.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you forget that Billy Butcher is an actual FBI agent.
Mm.
He literally has the FBI badge in episode 1. It's like,
Yeah.
like,
That's crazy.
but yet after that, you don't really
They don't,
he doesn't report to no one. He just does his own fucking
I know they
thing.
don't really acknowledge on it. They just ignore it. They just like, kind of give up on everything. They don't refer to him as being
And you
that.
got Homelander doing the fucking good shit. Like he's like he's
Yeah.
killing the bad guys and saving the good guys.
He just kind of got over it.
And then he just goes a full fucking 180. It's like, well, starts getting the taste of that milk.
Well, he had it early on. He was just undercover a little bit.
Uh,
He's that little dabble, see, because he got a little taste, and it got worse and worse and worse, and then he was just into
it's
it.
not the milk that fucked him up though. It's just he got issues.
Mm.
But like, it's weird going back to episode 1. It's just like they've really changed in season 3.
Yeah.
Like, Huey's like more like "fuck you" in your face when he wasn't before, and
Well, that's it.
Butch is always the same.
Butch has become a friggin' V addict.
Well, so did Huey though.
Yeah.
Don't forget, like he was fucking sneaking it.
Yeah, exactly.
They mentioned V in the first episode too. He's like the dude. I don't know if you remember, but the dude who declined like 300 million. It's like, I know about your little V. I was like,
A little
that's in the
VD.
first episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, God damn. And the lady's trying to cover it up. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's crazy.
I'm just like, that's what A Train was huffing. I think like way
Yeah.
back in episode 1 where he's like when he killed Robin.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now. I was
It
just like,
amplifies him, taking the V, amplifying his abilities. That's why he ended up having those problems, because he already had the power. It's the V was amplifying his abilities to make him better, and it became an addiction. That's what was killing him.
and near killed him. Or
Yeah.
did kill him. Didn't? No, he's not dead. He got help.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do say like just watch it again, just go through it now, and you'll be like, connections every fucking where.
That's it. And that's good writing and good showman, you know.
Well, they set it up in the first episode, like
Storytelling.
the V was in episode 1. Like they openly said it in a.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's always been there, though, because we come into a very established
But
world.
you don't get it till season 3.
We'd actually see it, yeah.
Because I think season 2 they didn't really acknowledge
went
it.
away
Like
from
they kind of like just shoved it away. And then in season 3, Billy's like, I need it.
That's it. They find it. They find like the actual for consumerism like enhancements, not the ones that they were using for the heroes themselves. It was the actual consumer side of things where they want to try to use it to actually, you know, create stuff with it.
But that's what kind of flips out Homelander.
Hmm.
Because he was against it.
Yeah.
And then
Because he
people
was-
did it, and he's like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah. That's what he's worried about.
Because he thought he was born that way, but he wasn't.
Hmm.
He's like, he remembered fucking childhood and shit. It was like, everything's a fucking lie.
That's it.
Like, the sweeps aren't real. No, but like, it'd be interesting to see his change now that we know that he's because in the first season he was a good guy
Yeah.
and
Well,
second for the most part.
Yes and no, because the whole point of like Butcher was hunting down because he knew he slept with his wife, and he had been doing that with a lot.
No,
of
but he
people.
wasn't a bad guy though. Like he was still doing the good shit.
Yeah. So.
But it was when that plane moment. Remember, he's in the fucking plane. He just
snapped.
that's when Maeve caught it.
Yeah.
When he didn't want to save any of the people, he's just like, nah, fuck him.
He's
Like,
over it. He snapped his nah, fuck this shit. These ungrateful people. It's like fuck them. They can just deal with it themselves.
I'm so keen to binge it again.
Yeah. No, that's it.
You can see him slowly snap.
Yeah.
Because he goes from a good smile, like an honest one, into that fake smile, which is like, like you can tell when he's gonna do something bad.
Yeah. He's tired of it.
But
Oh,
I should say that's probably one of my favorite shows ever because it's just so fucking good.
That's it, eh?
But then again, it does come from the
Fuck, that's
supernatural.
Nice. Why is the nice alcohol always the one with the high percentage?
Right?
Because this is a 5.
It's like
This is a 5.5.
Oh, crack, and you get them in the cans?
Yeah, it's a Caribbean punch.
Ooh, Caribbean punch.
And tropical
Is it literally giving you a punch, is it?
Pineapple, mango, and coconut topped with a soda water.
Different.
It's nice. Real nice.
Rum with soda water. That's different.
And fruity flavors.
Fruity
Oh, fucking hell.
That's right. Fully flavored.
Woo! Drink the mummy's milk.
No, that's a beer. That's Bogue's Premium Lager, Mummy's Milk.
Not for Homelander.
If you can see it, like anywhere, you have to fucking try one.
Yeah.
It may be a lager, but it's so fucking good. You can drink a 6-pack just like that. Which is last time I was playing COD, I did that.
Been a while.
Been a few months.
Been a while.
That's the problem of getting a carton. They're so fucking cheap.
Been a while.
It's
Yeah.
like $50 a carton,
Yeah,
and
most
it's
drinks
just
like that.
6-pack will get you fucking buzzed.
That's it. I'm in a weird
I
state.
was having a good old time.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, truthfully, right now, I don't even know if I feel buzzed. Honestly,
Like
like
those friggin' Bilsons.
I
They're more for the
I had a
friggin'
beer,
taste.
then I had my ginger beer, and then I had my Bilsons, and then I've had
Yeah, but
my
you haven't even finished your Bilsons yet. Come on,
no,
bro.
and then it's warm now, and then I've had my my lemon lime bitters rum,
your
and now I'm having
lemon Lincoln.
this. It's just like I've gone through all these different drinks. I've had a beer, then a ginger beer, then a fucking vodka, then a lemon lime bitters rum, and now a rum, basically. I don't feel anything. Maybe once I get up, maybe I will. But
Yep. Once
I
you once you get some fresh air or something, you'll be
oh
like, whoo!
get the buzz. I
Have you
don't I
actually
don't
noticed that? Like when you drink inside, you go outside, you're like, whoa.
because I don't feel sitting around here doing this. I don't feel buzzed. I feel normal. Like I feel normal right
Yeah,
now.
until you got to do something.
Maybe yeah.
And it's like get a bit lightheaded and shit. It's like, whoo.
I know because I mean maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. To me I don't feel like it, but maybe I am. To you I might actually be fucking tipsy.
Because no one actually feels tipsy or drunk. Like you
Sometimes
don't
they
realize
do,
until it's
but
yeah,
it might be
but it's
different.
until afterwards. It's just like, whoo.
Yeah,
So maybe in like an hour, you sit there, you're just like, whoo.
hits me late like oh yeah oh.
Hey, it's a good fucking night's sleep.
Mm, I
Just
need it. It'd
just
be nice
pass
to.
out.
Oh, it'd be nice to have a good night's sleep. Just be able to jump into
That's why I
bed
like
peacefully.
getting the buzz, because then you go to bed, it's just like,
Yeah,
you're just out.
that's it.
Then you wake up, it's like,
I was like, I
well,
felt tired
that
last night because I was like, okay, my body was like, I've got to work tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go to bed. My body started like getting that ready early, like early night tiredness. So I jumped into bed and watched some One Piece, and I
mm.
was out cold.
That's why I was, that's like, I've got to do the potty early, bro. We just do it early. I'm getting fucking tired.
Yeah, I said it's like what 8:30 now for me. It's like 9:30 for you. 9:40 nearly.
Yeah, we started an hour early, so
So we started early. So
yes,
you
an
going for
hourish.
you going to bed after this then? You gonna
Mm.
yeah. I'm
I
sure
was
you'll
going to
see.
stream it. I'm like, Mum's like, I need you to work tomorrow. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that's
so
it.
I got to be up early.
I'm
So
gonna
I'll
most
go to bed
probably
around 11, 12. I'm going to
eventually
watch some of the boys
finish this off and then jump into
if I
bed.
don't fall
I mean,
asleep.
see, it says a 5.5, but it says only 1.4 standard drink. It's like, well, that's not much. When most drinks are like a 1.2. Like, where's a 1.2 and it's like, what? Is it a 4%? Like, it really
You,
isn't that
you
much.
get the Bogues Premium, they're 5%,
Mm.
5.4%. I was like, they do knock you on your ass if you're not careful.
Especially
You
because you
you
drink
you
them.
drink a 6-pack.
Yeah,
So I can drink a carton in like an hour.
and that's it.
That's how dangerous that is.
Mm.
I do
Yeah,
love my
well,
alcohol
I
though.
bought some. I bought some yesterday because I was like, oh, I'll get some drinks, and I had a few dollars there. I was like, oh, I'll buy some cheap drinks. So I had like one that was like they're all cheap. So I got a couple of beers, and they were like 2.25 for some beers because they were reduced to clear. Because they expired like this month,
Oh,
but like
excuse me.
next week. So I was like, oh fuck yeah, they're cheap, half price. So I got them, and there was a can that expired like it was yesterday. So I bought that and I drank that yesterday. But yeah, I was like a few drinks I got cheap
It's
because
not
they were like
really it's not really expired though because
no.
that's just a they have to put a date on there.
But that was good because they were like expiring. I'm like, fuck yeah, cheap drinks. I was like, fuck
But it says
yeah.
best before, not used by. So
So it was a good little haul that I managed to get. So and then these
if
were in
it's
them as well.
if it's used by and it's I'll give it
Four
an extra
dollars,
day
four
maybe. That's
dollars a
about it.
can.
That's not too bad.
Mm.
Not for fucking Kraken.
Yeah, so I was like, ooh, that one
Although I
case.
think a bottle's not that much, about $50, isn't it, for a
Oh,
bottle?
maybe. Well, I
40,
mean,
50.
a bloody Master Mary, which is like one of the cheap brands, cost me 48 for this.
Let me have a look. Hang
So,
on.
because
Kraken
Captain
rum, like
Morgan's like $50 now.
Captain Morgan was on like 40 on, like
It's like
40.
50 now.
Oh, up the Captain Morgan spiced.
Mm.
That's so
Spiced or
fucking. Put
spiced
that with some
gold?
freaking lemonade or Coke. Like, oh my god. Kraken
The Kraken,
rum. There
this
we go.
Kraken might get me over the line to start feeling buzzed.
Kraken. Wow. A bottle, 700. No, a 1 liter for 82. I thought it was 700 mils. Fuck me.
But 700 is like 50 something. Isn't it?
A 1 liter is 99 at BWS, 82 at Liquorland.
Mm.
700 mils, crack and spice, roast coffee, 76.
What the fuck, race coffee?
You know, the 50 mil is $15. They got a little 50 mil bottle.
Little shots.
It's got little handles and shit too. Like, what the fuck? But no, it's about $50. Yeah,
It's gone up a little bit.
60. If the 1 liter is 82, then it must be like 60 something, 60.
Mm.
I've never had Kraken, but I've heard it's fucking good.
Oh, Kraken's good. Honestly.
A 4-pack is $31. Oh, it's like, fuck me.
That's
That's up there with the
dry?
Jacks, like
Dry or cola.
black spice and cola.
Get a Kraken dry.
Then how much is a Jack then?
Yeah,
Jack used to be like one of the cheap ones.
Not anymore. Well, it's cheap, but not
Oh, $65 for 700 mils.
cheap.
It's gone up like $10
Yep.
or so. Get it while it's on special. Like, god dang.
All that Kraken's
They got one in a guitar case. 700 mils in a guitar case. 100 bucks. I'm like,
One of their nice ones.
That's why's there in a guitar case?
Just one of their gifted ones. One of their nice gifts. It was Father's Day one, I think, wasn't
I don't know, but it's got it's got a headstock opener, or you can plug it. I don't know what it is, but I think the Jack
it?
Daniels
Actually, yeah,
fucking guitar
I
case.
do feel it now that I'm starting to like. I just push myself out and I'm stretching my legs out. I'm like, ooh. Do I stand up?
You get that blood circulating. It's like getting you.
Do I stand up?
Oh, I wouldn't yet. Not till after the potty. That's crazy. It's even got a handle. Like, god dang.
Oh, I feel nice.
But
Oh,
that is pretty good.
I feel nice. Ooh, I might
feel-
step outside too afterwards.
You feel nice.
Oh yeah, I actually feel nice. Oh, it might have been just me sitting down.
I will try and get some alcohol sometime soon.
Yeah, we need to do another one.
I just don't drink. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I drink most weekends. I think this is the most I've drunk in a while.
I drink for pretty much just New Year's or something like that. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
if I'm playing COD.
I'll be drinking. I kind of trapped now that I've opened the Kraken.
It's if I get the beer, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, beer.
If I get the drink, it's just get drunk.
That's it.
Did you hear about the fucking discourse from the Red Dead Redemption 60 FPS patch?
Oh, there's so much.
The Xbox want it now for.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
I thought they were like 30.
Right?
Redfall 30. I think that's 60 now. They've patched that. Starfield 30. Like, they should just accept 30.
I know. I was waiting for it to eventually come around because they ended up, but they had it like their Xbox was the first to technically have a version for at the time, you know, next gen consoles before anyone else on the old Xbox One. So you know, and then it finally came around for PS4 and PS5 and Nintendo.
Nintendo get a pass because it's a handheld.
But it's like, but it makes sense though. Like, I mean, it kind of does. They should do a patch.
I'll keep bringing it up. You've got Insomniac that go 30, 40, 60, 120. With Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Well, not about the 120, but they go 40 FPS, so you get the high frame rate plus quality mode, which goes into 120. So Insomniac are just on another level, though, to be fair. They've released so many games already for PS5.
Oh,
Because when you think, they did Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man Remastered,
Yeah.
and soon Spider-Man 2 in 3 years. Plus Wolverine is out next year, unless it gets delayed.
Yeah, well, that's it.
How the fuck?
There is
He
a
had Miles Morales.
Morales. I still got to get that game.
That'd be 5 games in like 4 years.
Something like that.
You can't fucking contain them. You can't. And they had one game for Xbox, and no one played it. I did because I knew it was Insomniac, and
Well, that's why I got it.
it's a good fucking game.
Like, I still got to
It
try.
really
I
is.
still need to finish it, but that's why I originally got the game. Was because it was Insomniac. Like, come on, people, it's Insomniac.
It's not their standard game though. Like it is wacky. Like it is fucking out there.
That's it.
A fucking energy drink that turns into monsters. Like
I know, it turned everyone else infected. Like, it's funny as.
it's that one energy drink that just fucked everyone up. It turned people into just those big orange things. But the parkour in that game is next level. Like you're riding the power lines and shit. Like god dang. You got your little hook thing. That...
Shaved myself an extra long mustache. I don't know why. I just had a thought. Imagine if I just shaved here, across there, and then like things then like went up all the way up to there, so the sideburns came down. It was just a mustache.
You just keep the fucking mutton chops. That's about it.
You just
Just
cut
get
it
rid of
there.
all the inside.
What did you say? Just cut it there, so then the mustache just joined up and just went straight up. And then
So yeah, just cut out.
and
Just
then
cut
like a little
it.
goatee. Had the
Cut
little
out the
goatee.
fucking middle.
So you have the goatee that, or you could cut out the middle, or just goatee, or just cut out the sides.
Just have the fucking handlebars stash
Yeah,
and shit.
big handlebars.
So figure mutton chops, pretty much with a moustache. I done that once by accident. I was cutting my beard once and just, well, I gotta. When you trim a little bit too far, and you gotta like just get rid of it all.
Get rid of it all.
It is hard cutting your own fucking beard because you only see what the mirror has.
Yeah. Not the rest of like, and then you can't see because you're like, oh.
Actually, it's pretty easy because you just go two fingers above your
Yeah.
Adam's apple. You just cut a straight line. Yep. I've done that in like a year though.
Shaved on.
You can't even tell because my beard's so fucking long anyway. But
Yeah. Medium.
I'll be all the way down here.
I
Like,
know.
fuck me.
Try to, but I just can't get it going good. My hair's weird. It's such a weird hair. It doesn't beard. Doesn't know how to beard properly. I mean, beard's alright, but not like that. I'd love to have a nice, glorious beard.
I'm going for the freaking Gandalf eventually. One day I'll get the freaking Gandalf. It's already nearly there. It's already
Long Gandalfy beard.
it'd be out of camera for me like all the way down fucking there.
Yeah, it's just hanging there. Long ass.
It's already out of camera like that. Like it's down the bottom.
It's nearly there. I mean, if you had the camera up more so your head was actually in frame, it would be. Honestly. Like, it's just about there. It's nearly. But yeah, anyway,
Also,
yeah.
it looks so empty there.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
No, I
alright.
was thinking of putting all my figures over on that wall,
Put a
so it
shelf?
takes up from there across. You see all the figures.
Put a shelf. See all the figures.
No, just put all that stuff over there and put that stuff over there.
I mean, is there those shelves there that you're next to you?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
shelves.
Put that there, and then you put.
Well, they said get a shelf there. I'm like, I will.
Yeah, because you
One of
have to
those.
get another one of those big Huron things. Oh, I didn't. I didn't show you. Did I show you? No, I hadn't. I haven't shown you my left. Did I show you my left hand mug?
Yeah,
My right hand mug.
yeah. Right.
I was
Can you
thinking about.
actually use them?
I mean, you could most probably.
I'll be lining them with something so they don't like.
Yeah, because they're pretty much on there. But yeah.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't use them. Just use them. Put them on like a shelf or something.
But I was thinking about how they look. They look like a Dragon Ball Z character's arms or something like that.
They look fucking weird though. Like,
Because like if you had like an arm
it
in
looks
there,
like
like
a
that's
fucking gauntlet. Like,
what I mean. Like it feels like it's a gauntlet for like a Dragon Ball character
it's
or
like
something.
fucking Frieza's arm.
Yeah, like
Get one going like this.
I was thinking I could like make a model and just have the hands like that, like like
I'm still surprised you haven't printed out a fucking your own Dragon Ball figure yet. Like,
I was just trying to get all the because you got to get all the print all the right parts and stuff because models come in parts, then you print them all part for part, and yeah.
speaking of Dragon Ball though, I did a thing, Daz.
More.
Um, I jumped on it because I'm like, JB's having a big sale, like
Yeah.
20% off. I looked at Dragon Ball because I'm like, if I can get GT 20% off,
Yeah.
and I found out Dragon Ball GT was $80.
Down to 80.
Yeah, from 100 to 80. I'm like,
That's not too bad.
79 something,
Yeah,
95.
79, 99, or 95.
I'm like, I can finally watch GT.
That's alright then. Yeah, because like I said, it's not bad. It's really not that bad. Like people.
No, but people shouldn't expect it. Like Eddie said, it was canon. It's like, no, it's not.
Well,
It's just
it's not expecting too much from it. Like that's the thing. Like it's not bad. Like just don't expect amazing. Like you
no,
know.
it's his own thing. Like, it's,
Yeah. Like that's it.
I still want to watch it. Like,
It's
god
good.
dang, very, very weird.
But yeah, no, it's good.
Like you get like Kid Goku again or some shit. Like Kid
Yeah.
Vegeta. Like, what the fuck?
There's all kinds of stuff that happens. It's fun. It's just a fun, crazy. It was because it's designed for kids.
I just want to see. That's where we got the fusions for the first time. Or Gogeta.
Yeah.
And then we got him officially in
Yeah, because we have
Broly.
Gogeta and what's the other one?
Vegeta?
Vegito. Yeah, Gogeta and Vegeta.
He was not there for the first time though. He was in Dragon Ball Z.
But you see him in GT. Yeah,
Does he have the same look as in Z, or they not? Because I know they changed Gogeta from the GT to.
They wanted to
Super.
separate. Yeah, from GT. They wanted to separate from GT, so it wasn't the same.
He looks better in Super than he did in GT.
But no, everything's in
GT had like
so...
the orange pads and shit. Like, nah, he's meant to have yellow.
Yeah, they changed him up a bit.
They changed everything, thankfully.
Just to give a bit more separation.
I know Vegeta. He was in the Boo saga.
So no,
I remember remember when he was fighting Boo like this. He just kicking him, like, yeah.
It was wild.
Boo's like getting frustrated. He's like throwing punches.
He's just standing there like whatever, and he's just kicking him. And he's like, God damn it! God damn it! It was so good.
There's actually a figure of that coming out. Like, it's got that Vegeta on the Boo. Oh, I have to get that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
He's like Vegeta is so cocky. Like, he just crosses his arms and just blocks everything with his feet. Like,
oh, it's wild.
I was tempted to watch all Dragon Ball Z again, but
I know I'm still trying to get through my bloody One Piece. I've been a bit slow of it lately. Just been doing other stuff.
I'll just watch the live action until I get the freaking story.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I was talking to someone else about it who's a One Piece fan, and they're like, "Just watch the fucking show.
They abridge it so much.
Way fucking better.
Yeah. It's done so well. The fact that they capture the anime like style.
I'm not surprised the fact an anime fan recommended the show over the anime.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's so
I'll take your word for it then.
Yeah.
Like, god dang.
No, 100%. Like, I would agree. Like, I enjoyed that myself. Like, I like my animes, but I'm just like watching it just to get me my fix, and I'm enjoying it because I'm catching
the way
up
they
with stuff
can
that I
do
haven't
that,
watched.
they can do all 1,000 episodes in just a few seasons.
Yep.
Like,
well, like I said, that 8 episodes that are hour longs covered the first 45 episodes.
That's what I mean.
Plus a few future elements that are in the story. They plucked some odd bits out of it, and then fit in just
that makes sense
because it helps narrate it so that when the next season comes, it kind of makes everything flow better. So
it kind of set up for the next. Whereas not just shove it in your face like the anime would.
Yeah, because just some of the stuff that happens with certain characters meet characters, they do that, but it's done differently, and they've already like how the ending was of the live action. They've already cut out the following, which if it was following the anime filler.
At least you can translate One Piece to live action. That's like the only anime that could actually do that.
Yeah, because they've cut out a lot of the filler. Because filler is just like the filler episodes are literally just wacky, nonsensical episodes, which just crazy things are happening. You
That's
know,
what I thought. Like you can't do a live action Dragon Ball because you need some of that fucking filler.
you
Like you
do.
need the like for ages because it just adds to the.
Yeah, they would have to really emphasize it. So the way that they would try to emphasize that in live action is they'd make the blast bigger and the auras more power. And then that's a lot more like that's
That's not what
unnecessary.
it's about, though. That's the thing. Like,
Exactly.
god
Like
dang.
it's about it being dragged out. That's the whole point. It's the dramatization. But I mean, if it's done by the right people, then you may get away with it. But that's the thing. It's hard. You got to do it right because you need those key moments for different things. And that's probably there's too
You
many
just
key
can't do
moments.
that at all. Like we already had live action. It
Mm,
was horrible.
yeah. It was just, I mean, it was just done. It was like a superhero movie. I keep telling anyone, the live action is like watching a superhero movie, like you're watching Spider Man for the first
Yeah,
time,
it's
or
stupid.
like in any kind of superhero origin movie. That's what it felt like. It's just so out
But
of
it
place.
wasn't even. It wasn't Piccolo like.
It wasn't right. He was just like some random green alien. Like it was just not.
You
No
can't
one
convert
knew.
Dragon Ball. You just can't
No one
do it.
knew what they were doing. I don't. I know it's not him, but I always just the guy kind of reminds me. The guy who played Goku, kind of always reminded me as bloody of what's his name. He plays Jesse Pinkman. He kind of reminds me of him.
Yeah,
So
just a younger version.
yeah, and just the attitude he had as Goku though was similar. So it was just kind of weird at the time when I watched
I
it.
don't get
This
it
guy.
because Goku was nothing like that.
No, it's so weird.
Isn't he like a fucking smart ass punk in that show? Like
Yeah, he was like a preppy
in
boy.
the
He's like
movie?
a in the movies like the typical teenage preppy, just like oh I'm gonna be cool. I want to
Or in
win
the
over the.
anime, he's just like, I did that. Like,
Yeah, well, like in the movie, because you've never watched the live action movie, have you?
yeah, I have way back in the day.
Oh, because like
It
you
was
remember, like
horrible.
he was like a teenager at school and he saw Chi Chi and he wanted to impress her, so he got a new car and all this stupid shit. And then he unlocked, and then because he was training with his grandpa, he unlocked the superpowers. Kind of like Spider Man was like, "Oh no, I've got my powers because I've hit this age, so my powers are unlocked. Oh my god, I'm learning all these new abilities." It's like, bro, it's not a
That's not even
superhero
a
movie.
thing.
It's not a superhero movie. It's a fucking it's Dragon Ball. Like, and they're taking elements. They're worried that like the whole they had the whole thing because wasn't it towards the end was they worried about him turning into the gorilla and shit. Like I can't remember, but it was like all this weird shit. They're like setting him up so he turned into the
Did they
gorilla.
go through? Did they go through Ozaru mode in there? Did they
I think
like
they tried to
with
bring
with the moon and shit?
I
Like
think they
fuck
tried
off.
doing that. Like that was the whole thing Piccolo was trying to do
Did
was
Goku ever turn into
I
Ozaru
think the
mode?
whole point what was going on was Piccolo knew what was going on, but Goku didn't. And but the fun thing was though in Dragon Ball, Goku when he went as he himself went Ozaru, he was a child. He was a child at the time. Like he was
He
little.
would he would still go massive too. Like god
Yeah,
dang
but like this is a teenager.
Ozaru.
This is a teenager, and that's what they were trying not to him because he was coming of age, unlocked his powers because he was coming of age. Like when you hit 21 or something, when you turn 18 or 21, that's when a Saiyan starts learning his abilities because they start showing. It's like what is this shit? Like he's not a mutant. He's always been a Saiyan his
He
whole life.
literally had a tail. That's how you knew that
Azaru was the
Banes
whole
had
thing.
tails, except for when Toriyama forgot about the tails in the anime and they just didn't have them.
Yeah,
You didn't notice Trunks never had a tail. Goten never
I don't
had
know what
a
else
tail.
did. Everyone else, but they explained when they cut like Gohan's off, and then they just gave up on everyone else.
Yeah, like he just forgot they had tails.
Yeah.
I tried to search Dragon Ball Evolution on eBay and there's nothing of that movie. No one's
No,
even selling it. I just want a
it's
copy because I want to watch it again.
it's just funny because then I think that was the whole point was Piccolo knew about the whole Dragon Balls
Was it
and the
Evolution?
Zaru, and I think it was he wanted to bring a Zaru forward, and oh, it was just so dumb. He's just so dumb.
Uzaru Goku.
Shit, he was
You don't
Shenron.
want that to come though, because it's fucking literally unstoppable. Like
It's just
you
so
don't want
dumb.
that.
It's so dumb. Oh, I kind of do want to watch it again too.
2008,
Mm.
2009. Like no, it's not on eBay though. I
I
have
mean,
fun trying to find it. Might be on streaming somewhere.
but that was done. That movie was done by the guy who did fucking Final Destination. I think it was, wasn't it?
I don't fucking know,
I
bro.
think the director or whatever was the guy who did Final Destination, and then he got given the Dragon Ball movie, and it was like, what the fuck? I think it was.
I
I mean,
remember Piccolo looking so fucking
Spike.
dickish though.
What's his name's?
James Marston.
James Masters.
Masters.
Masters, yeah.
Marsden?
Masters.
Masters.
Masters is the other one. He's the one that's in Sonic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just
Like,
weird.
I.
It's just weird.
It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been a thing. It really shouldn't have. That movie should never existed.
They gave the movie. They gave the
existed.
movie to someone who didn't know the writer and director. So like, there's someone that did not even know Dragon Ball. They literally gave it to someone that didn't know.
Well, they did know it because they knew the characters. Like,
No, that was the company though. That was the like the
they knew
production.
Piccolo was green.
Like that's the only people that knew it. Like the writers and the director knew nothing of Dragon Ball, from what I remember. Like, they knew nothing. It was just the production, like the company, whoever was making it, was funding it.
No, yeah, James Masters was King Piccolo.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Demon King Piccolo like it should have been.
It was just King Piccolo.
Just King Piccolo.
But yeah,
It's Demon King Piccolo.
It was meant to be. It was based on Dragon Ball. Like the movie Dragon Ball Evolution was based on Dragon Ball.
But then it should have been Kid Goku, like Kid Goku.
Not a teenager.
Kid.
Like, fuck me. So dumb.
You didn't even get Teen Goku, did you really? You went from a kid to an adult.
The whole thing was done wrong.
Like Dragon Ball Z starts as him as a fucking adult. With Gohan.
I mean, the closest thing we had that was kind of accurate to anything original was like Yamcha driving around in his little fucking van. I think that was in the that was in Evolutions.
Why was Master Roshi like? How young fat played Master Roshi? It should have been It should have been an old white guy, a pervy old white guy.
It's so done so wrong. It's done so bad. It's just.
Is Master Roshi Asian? No, he's not. Is he? He's American, isn't he?
American? I can't remember.
It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. Just watch now. So you can watch it again, Des.
I might even, when I go to bed, I might even just watch it on my phone.
2.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 15%.
Oh my lord, that's so bad. We should watch it again.
Goku sets out on a race against time in order to fulfill his grandfather's dying wish. He must collect a set of 7 magical orbs before the vengeful King Piccolo can misuse them.
It's so bad. That's so bad.
Orbs? They called them fucking magical orbs?
Not even Dragon Balls, like.
This was the fucking about part, like. The budget was only 30 million, so that makes sense.
But why? I still don't know why it's called Dragon Ball Evolutions. Like,
it actually made a profit.
I don't know why it's called Evolutions though. Like, that's not Pokemon.
Dragon Ball.
Like they could have just called Dragon Ball, but why Dragon Ball Evolutions? Like,
oh fuck! Oh, you know who was doing the screenplay? You know who directed that? James Wong.
Yeah, didn't he do? Didn't he do Final?
You know who was involved with it also? Akira Toriyama, who created Dragon Ball, and that still came out like that. Yeah, well, it says screenplay as well. I don't think he had a hand in it by the way that goes.
James Wan.
Hey, Final Destination. Yeah. He did the one, for fuck's sake, with Jet Li. That movie's amazing. I should have got that on Blu-ray recently. And was like,
I've actually been wanting to watch that. Everyone's been talking about the one lately. I'm like, I kind of want to watch that again.
They're a bit late on that. It's been out for fucking like near 30 years.
Yeah, I watched it when it first came, but I want to watch it again. I haven't watched it in ages. But everyone's been talking about it lately. For some reason, I don't know.
He did the X-Files.
Oh, yep.
He did 61 episodes from 93 to 2018.
But, for something really weird, like the one's been trending lately. I don't know why. It's been trending on Twitter.
Oh, that's producer. What did he direct? Okay, so he did Dragon Ball Evolution. He directed Final Destination, the 1, Destination 3, then Dragon Ball.
Not much.
Nothing much since, really.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Apart from in 2010, he did Tower Prep. 2011, The Event. And that was it. Then 2021, 2022 was 911.
Somebody call 911.
He's more of a producer. He's doing that for the last 10 years.
Yeah, I wonder why. He clearly can't direct.
No, but he He did the one though. That was like it had its faults, but it
Well,
was a
I
very
guess,
good
yeah.
fucking movie though.
It's the only one that he could. That's why it's called the one.
The one that he could only do. Hang on, Maya was in Dragon Ball Evolution.
Wait, was she?
Yeah,
Isn't
played by
she?
Ikiro Tamura
Wait, what? Isn't she only in it later? Isn't
in
she?
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, that's all she's in.
I have a feeling Toriyama just chucked things together and said, "Here, have all this,"
Maybe he just gave him a random portfolio and they've just
because
gone, oh,
he's
like that.
forgot
That
stuff before. Because he legit forgets things when he's doing Dragon
gave him a
Ball.
character before he even like was ready to bring it out, and he's just like, oh yeah, here's this, that, this, and they're going, oh, we like that, we like that, we like
Here,
that,
have Maya just chucked in there like
and not realizing that it's spoiling
10 years
his.
before Super was even
Yeah,
out.
that's fucking
I,
crazy. We should watch it again. Movie, movie sesh, movie night.
I,
We sit here and watch it together.
I'm not fucking.
I'll load up my Disney Plus and stream it.
Oh, I can get it on Blu-ray, bro. $10.
$10 Blu-ray,
I would pay $10 for it.
eBay. Yeah,
Yep.
that's crazy.
It's from Tazak. It's from here.
Oh, that's funny.
Blu-ray, yeah. Like I would watch that again.
That's alright then.
I just want to make fun of it because I know, like,
It's been a while since I've watched it, so I wouldn't mind watching it again just for the laugh.
they haven't fucked his gi up for fuck's sake. It's not. There's no black on his gi, but there is on the fucking. He got black arms, a black,
It's so dumb.
and he's holding a Dragon Ball, just like ha, like
Like he's doing a Kamehameha with it. Like,
he's got it in one hand, and the other one's going like this with a giant stick. He's like,
I know, it makes no sense.
I, I'm interested still though. It reminds me of that other thing translated to live action. Do you ever see that Dead or Alive movie?
Oh my god.
That was so bad it was good.
There's so many of those too.
That was. I actually watched that movie over and over. To be fair.
There's Dead or Alive, there's the Tekkens, there's the Street Fighters, there's so
Yeah,
many.
but Tekken's good. Street Fighter's good. With Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, but
As
there's so many
Bison.
others after that though. There's a lot they made after
Was he
that.
playing Bison? I think he was.
Who?
Jean-Claude Van Damme
He played the
in
commander.
Street Fighter.
The commander, what's his name? With the
I thought it was Bison and Bison.
No, he played the guy with the big blonde.
Oh, the dude in the fucking tank top.
Military, yeah. The blonde hair.
I don't know.
Guile.
Guy was big.
With the
Guy was like fucking massive, and Jean-Claude Van Damme's like this.
with the
little
big
dude.
flat blonde hair, which they ended up having.
Guile, Street Fighter.
I think it's Guile, isn't it? With the blonde hair.
1994 that movie was. Yeah, he played Guile. Oh yeah, M. Bison was Raul Julia.
But he had no flat top. They didn't even give him the flat top. They could have at least tried to grow his hair and give him the flat cut.
You know Colin Minogue was in that?
Yeah.
Played Cammy.
Yeah.
Chun-Li! Chun-Li from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, John Lee from Mortal Kombat is my favorite Dead or Alive character.
That's on Prime.
Mm.
I think I own it on DVD anyway.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I got it on Blu-ray, I think, because I went through a binge because it was cheap at Sanity one day. I'm serious. We should give our takes on fucking Dragon Ball.
We need to, yeah. I will watch it. When are you going to get your cheens on it?
Hopefully this week coming.
Reckon? You order it?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna order it. Hey, I can fucking have to pay $10.
It's easy enough. I'll watch it on Disney Plus.
I'll
Something.
own a piece of
Or I
history
might
right there
might just have a look at CEX and see if they have a copy of it and just buy it.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Was it Dead or Alive? 1999. No, 2006. There's a movie from 1999, Dead or Alive,
Yeah.
and then he went in 2006. Damn, that cast was weird.
Mm.
Pretty fucking good. They had Eric Roberts. I remember that.
That's a
Me
lot.
playing the bad guy. I got 5 out of 10. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Come out in 2006.
But I'll say. But anyway, we've gone just over the 2 hour mark now.
Oh fuck.
Do we want to do we want to wrap up the podcast
Yeah,
for
I
another
just think
week?
about that.
Oh,
Yep. I was going to say a lot of things, but I'll just put them in the tweets, I think.
yeah, stuff that needs.
Because I'll be here for another fucking half hour or so doing that.
That's it. We don't need a massive long episode.
But on that note, as always, we appreciate this watching, listening. We're taking too much more of your precious time. As always, we've been Dale and Jim. And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
Ride the waves of doom until the sunset don't come no more.
I got back cramp. Oh god.
I got butt cramp.
A back cramp. You know, you put your arms up and you get like
You never realize
certain.
this looks like really sloshy cum.
If it looks like that, you ain't gonna see a doctor.
Sloshy cum.
If it looks like that, you gotta see a doctor there.
Too
I'm just
runny.
putting it out there.
Too runny.
No, that fucking color.
What? White?
That's not fucking what. It's just a milk. Why is it stuck to the glass like that? What happened? Is it gone that warm? It's just gone weird. Look at when you tilted
I
it.
saw it was all like the bits of coconut and stuff stuck to it or something.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
I gotcha.
Gotcha.
I gotcha. Was it Dead or Alive? 2006. Blu-ray. Oh, there's no Blu-ray, is there? No.